Welcome everybody. This is Gold Leader. I'm here with Patronus, and we're back with another Imperial Assault video.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I do love Imperial Assault campaign, and it's super fun to be able to actually just do it with the app so that you don't have to have someone playing the Imperial characters. It's certainly more complex and or a little bit difficult in certain respects when you're playing against a human, because the human is going to optimize things a little bit better than I think an AI does, but it's still a really great way to play this game.
Yeah, and it's not easy.
It's not.
The app kind of buffs a lot of the villain characters and minions, so it definitely makes it still challenging.
For sure,
And
100%.
you actually can't easily predict. Um, it's hard to predict what's going to move. Like when you're playing against a human, it's a lot easier to be like, oh, they're going to activate this guy first. In the app, you actually just don't know what's going to activate first.
Exactly.
You want to turn the volume down on that?
I turned it off.
Okay.
I turned off the notifications.
All right.
Okay.
So, this is our second mission, essentially.
It is. So we're playing. This is the Legends of the Alliance app. Is the name of the app that plays as the GM for you, and we are doing the Freedom Fighter mission campaign.
Is that right?
Yeah.
We're not on the demo anymore, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Here, hold on. Let me
Probably
look.
not.
Let me look and see. Um, yes. So it looks like we actually did the tutorial. That's why you're having issues.
Well, it might have just been that was because that's
No,
the
it
first mission of
actually
the
says
campaign.
Legends of the Lions tutorial normal mode.
Okay.
So I think that was our issue last week. So we could just start the campaign fresh.
I think it's just the first mission that's like that.
No, I don't think so. So load game. Yep, a Legends of the Lions tutorial. So if you go back and you start new game, campaign, and we can keep the same. So here's the tutorial. Flight of the Freedom Fighter is the actual.
Oh, so you started up the wrong one. Got it. Okay.
Which is fine.
Yep, it is fine. Okay.
But like otherwise you're going to have every mission, you're going to have all those prompts.
Right. Okay, so continue.
And we could just roll with the same heroes.
Normal mode. We won't do hard mode.
All right. So if you ever play Imperial Assault, I recommend getting a box like this. It doesn't
Yeah.
have to be this box. This Ultra Pro box actually just happens to work
You
out
can
really
just pull it
good.
down a little bit so you guys can see.
Um,
But it just
it fits the oversized carts. And whenever we start a campaign, essentially we just keep all the components for the hero and even the GM all in this box, and we just divide it up. So this is what we played last time. So we had Fen, and we had Garkon, which I believe those are my heroes, and then Andrea was playing Gideon and Mac. And so we just keep it together. I think some of my cards are still in here for Fen.
yeah, I tried to keep them together.
And then this is the villain setup, all the deployment cards and some extra. The old baggies that you get whenever you buy an FFG game, we also save all of those. And they're actually quite handy. And if you're playing with a human AI, you can also put your threat dial in there. But this is everything we needed to play. I think these were the cards that we were going to purchase in the tutorial campaign.
I believe so, but
We're going to start a new campaign. We're starting a new campaign, so we're not going
We'll
to do
just
that.
pull all that stuff out.
Yep. And we had this ally, which we're just going to start a fresh campaign.
Yeah.
Which you'll see, we're kind of the reason we're not like just set up and ready to play is so you guys can see actually how the setup is for playing. It's really not bad. Keep your stuff organized. We just have these are all of the rewards you could spend your credits on. I just have them sorted, made little dividers. these were the ones that we had just won. We were from our tutorial, but I think we didn't realize until last week that we were actually on the tutorial and not.
Yeah, I was thinking it was maybe just the first mission of the first campaign. I didn't realize that
No,
we
there's a
had queued
whole
up the
tutorial campaign technically where you can play an entire.
Got
It's
it.
a shorter campaign, but you can play your entire campaign with all the tutorial options,
Got it.
which is
That
why
makes
you were
sense.
clicking through every
Yeah,
single
why
screen.
I was having such a hard time. Okay, that makes sense. So I purchased those, so obviously those go away.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna set aside my
'Cause that's-
level 1 XP
Me
cards
too.
for right now because we don't
Yep.
get any
So you
to
just
start.
need your starting weapons back.
Yep, you just need your starting weapon.
All right, and I put those cards back.
And let's see if I can get
And
these guys in a good spot on screen here.
I'm missing a card. There it is. All right. Oh, that's right. Okay, so you want to fire up the first mission?
Yep, I've got some nice flavor text here to read for everybody. So you guys can kind of see, as you're going through the tutorial here or as you're going through these screens, there's different story elements. So here we go. From within the secret rebel base on Yavin 4, you listen anxiously as the pilots of Red and Gold squadrons face down the Empire's ultimate weapon, the Death Star. You cheer with joyful relief when Luke Skywalker destroys the Imperial installation with a single shot. You stand at grateful attention as Princess Leia Organa presents Skywalker and Han Solo with awards for their meritorious service. Yet, the ceremony has hardly finished when Rebel Command orders a full evacuation of the Yavin 4 base. You help load the transports, uncertain how long you have until the Empire arrives. We'll begin our campaign. Most of the transports have departed Yavin 4, yet you remain tasked with providing security to the last few ships that are still being loaded. You are patrolling the perimeter of the base, keeping an eye out for any Imperial forces that might slip past the base's sensors and lookouts to land on the surface. So we have to place some tiles, and the way that the app works is it tells you which tiles to place, and as you progress through the hidden rooms, new tiles will spawn. So that's why we don't really know how to set anything up until the app tells us exactly what we need. I need a bunch of core set tiles here. I apologize for the bag rustling sounds if that's really loud on my mic. The way we usually organize our core set tiles in particular is we organize them by tens, so it's a little easier to track things down. That's just kind of a little tip that we like to do. If you are super versed with this game, I know one of our very good friends, Lewis, who is excellent, an excellent GM for this game. He is an incredibly difficult opponent. He just knows based on the picture, what each tile is, and can just dig through a box of literally every map tile and find it. It just blows my mind. I can't do that.
And if you have a question about Imperial Assault, you can always dial 911 Imperial Assault.
Which goes straight to Lewis.
And Lewis will answer the phone every time.
Best joke ever.
Yeah, so the story behind that, while she's setting up the tile, Lewis is like the I know everything about Imperial Assault sensei.
Yes.
And so whenever we had a question, if we would just call Lewis,
yeah.
And one time his wife actually answered the phone, and she was like, 911 Imperial Assault.
Yeah, because unfortunately, we talk to him a lot, but usually through direct message or text or something. If we're calling, it's really only because we have an Imperial Assault question. So she just knew by seeing our name on the caller ID exactly why we were calling.
That was pretty
Which
funny.
was fantastic. Great joke, Rita. Miss you guys. Hope you and little baby Jake are doing well.
Kid's probably growing already.
Oh gosh, I'm sure.
Probably huge.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, I can't wait. We were actually, before this whole COVID thing, we had literally just started a Battle of Hoth campaign with Lewis. I think we played 1 or 2 missions
tops.
And I was excited because I was playing a bunch of characters I've never played before.
Yeah.
Which, ironically, we are playing core set heroes, but Patronus has never played those 2 characters.
Correct.
And I've never played these 2 characters.
Correct.
So I've actually played both your characters.
Yeah.
I think you've played one of these. I think you played
I played Garkin.
but you've never played.
I haven't played Finn.
Every time we play, we usually let our friends pick.
Yeah.
what they want. So the more popular characters, we tend to not get a chance to play.
Yeah.
Actually,
Funny how that works out. Okay, so that should be what we need. So let me kind of start sorting this out here.
wow, that many just to start.
Yeah, it was a
Wow, that's a
lot.
huge map.
Yeah, it was a big map to start out.
Okay, well we'll see if we can
So-
fit it all on camera.
We will try.
If not, we will have to move our characters off. but
Yeah, which
it-
is not a huge deal. Just all you need to know about that is damage. So.
yeah. I don't even know if you can actually see the cards on camera if they're so small.
This guy goes like this with an end piece. Puzzle making is my job in this household.
So I can put the puzzles together actually better than she could. The problem is I can't find the tile pieces because I have a really hard time seeing the tile numbers. The stormtrooper with was that 03A?
Yeah.
It's just I just let her do it.
So that's the base here. So I think we'll be okay. You just might have to push these guys up just a
That's
hair.
fine.
And then this piece comes over here. I do better assembling the maps when it's the actual two-dimensional version of it. It's the three-dimensional version that sometimes gets me a little thrown
What
off.
are you talking about? 3 dimensions. This is 2D.
No, I just because it's at an angle in the app, it throws me off a little bit.
Talking about? I'm sorry, she's not crazy.
Apparently, I'm missing a piece. One of these little middle baby guys.
Yeah, you want to see some map assembly failing? Wait till we start the Lord of the Rings.
Shh.
See, we're seeing the fails on stream.
Shush. It goes like that.
So you guys can do the puzzle podcast with Patronus. That'll be
So
fun.
Wait, where the heck does this piece go?
You know when you put something together and you have like parts left over? This is what's happening right now.
I'm confused. Okay, so
Oh gosh.
we've got that big piece here.
Yeah, and this
With
piece
the-
is wrong.
No, it's not.
All right, no, that's right.
That's right. And then you go down, and then you go into the tree thing, which is right.
Uh.
And then you have the water. And then you have the little middle piece, which is this guy. And then you have the cross here with the tree roots. And then you have that. So, like, where the heck does this piece go?
Are you sure that piece is supposed to be
Yeah,
one of
number 7. It's listed right there.
them?
Let's see if I can zoom in and see if I can see a number 7 on any of these map tiles. I'm not crazy. That looked right. Oh, we have 2 number 7s. Apparently this belongs in a different bag.
Huh,
Or in
there.
a different set. See? Not crazy. I just happened to also have another 7 and I didn't realize I pulled out 2 7s. Alright, there we go. Mystery solved. We're good. Continue. And there is a door here.
Doors. We have doors, don't we? Where did we put the doors? Oh, here we go.
Good enough. Okay. Goes over here.
These are some pretty well-loved doors.
Yeah, loved is the expression I like to use for sure.
We have some really nice ones, but Andrea's behind on painting.
Technically, you were responsible for painting those doors, and you haven't finished them, in all fairness. I am responsible for the miniatures that actually require some, finer detail, and then Ron's responsible for the things that don't require finer detail, i.e. doors, trucks, bushes, things of that nature that,
It's just a running joke. I'm really terrible at painting.
Okay, your squad gathers at the entrance to one of the base's docking facilities, having just completed another circuit around the structure. Deploy the rebels. So we deploy right here.
Alrighty. So I guess we need
Our figures.
rebel hero characters, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
So here's some Mac
Yep. Oops.
and who
Squeeze this
else?
guy down.
Who else are we playing with here?
Gideon.
Here's Gideon. Looks like a good Gideon. Okay. And then
Garkin and Finn.
Mm-hmm. Garkin. And who? Fenn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where is he? Oh, this must be him.
Yep. It's Finn.
Okay.
All right. You good with that placement?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Deploying rebels.
Actually, let's. Yeah, it does. I don't think it matters.
I'm not really sure what direction we need to go. I'm
Me either.
assuming ultimately we need to go here, but there's going to be stuff that spawns. You are sharing your reports from your latest patrols when you hear an unusual humming sound coming from the direction of the forest. You turn slowly, eyes searching the dense overgrowth for the source of the sound. Then you see it. An Imperial probe droid. Deploy
Alrighty.
an elite right here.
Elite probe droid. Okay.
So just so you know, we are starting with 2 med packs for use
Okay.
for the group.
Yeah, so important change, and we kind of found this out the other day.
Yeah, we've screwed this up before because
We definitely have
forget.
screwed it up. Because we, honestly, so let's be real, majority of the time we play this with a live person.
Correct.
We don't
play
use
it
we
the
don't
real
use
way,
the
not
app
with
a lot. COVID has made us use the app quite a bit more,
Yeah.
which is completely understandable. And there's nothing wrong with the app. It's just in the app there is a slight change. When you take the rest action, the rest and recover action, you don't recover damage without a medical pack.
Correct.
So
You only recover strain.
you only recover strain.
Yeah.
So that's a big change.
But the difference is when you do take a healing action, you can recover your strain, and then you have an opportunity to use a medical pack to recover 5 damage. No matter
Correct.
what your endurance is, you can, while you're healing, also use a med pack to recover 5.
Yeah, so if you're fully strained up, you can recover all of that strain
and recover 5.
Yeah, so that's pretty huge.
It's a big swing.
But it's limited to those med packs. So right now we have
Correct.
2, so we could really only gonna heal damage twice.
Correct.
You're gonna need more strain than that.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm just going to get some tokens off to the side here.
So we've got this sweet looking probe droid.
Yep. And we need this card.
Yeah, that's always the other trick, right? Okay.
The main trick to this game is staying organized. Because
For
if
sure.
you can't find all your stuff on, within 30 seconds, it makes this game even longer to play.
Yep, and once you find your little
System.
organization, it gets a lot
You
easier.
could probably put them down here.
They're gonna have so many. It's not gonna.
Okay.
I don't think that's gonna work.
I mean, just, I guess, do it until we don't have space, and it's just easier to see it down there.
Okay.
All right, so continue. We'll see how many more things get deployed here. As you raise your weapons to attack the droid, similar humming noises begin on the other side. On the other side of you, and you spot 2 more probe droids emerging from the cover of the trees.
All right.
So we'll need to mark these guys in some form.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we have
Let's see.
our bases that we
we
can snag.
we
somewhere.
do.
I think they were in the bag.
We definitely have some bases we could probably snag, which I'll do that. So give
So
me
I'll deploy
2
these
seconds, and I'll
And these
be
guys
back.
are deploying here. And those are regulars. And he actually pulled out a regular card, not an elite card, so I will grab another regular and an elite as well. So here's our elite. And then another regular. Oops, sorry. guys up here. So we have a little more space down here so you guys can see the damage on these guys a little bit better. And I suppose while we wait for Ron, just real quick, I'll kind of go through these hero abilities again for people just to remember. So Mac, he can use 1 strain when he declares an attack targeting a figure that does not have line of sight to you. The attack gains Pierce 2. And he has a passive ability called Covert. Hostile figures 4 or more spaces away from you do not have line of sight. You do not block line of sight for those figures either. So if he's far enough away, he can just snipe people and use the Pierce 2 ambush ability. Gideon has Suffer 2 strain and take an action to choose another friendly figure within 3 spaces. That figure may interrupt to either perform 1 move or 1 attack. And he has Disabling Shot. While attacking with a ranged weapon, you gain Surge for stun. Garkin has an action plus 2 strain, move a number of spaces up to your speed. Then you may perform an attack with a melee weapon. So he gets to move and attack as a singular action. Pretty cool. And then Rage, appropriate for a Wookiee. After an attack targeting you is resolved, if you suffered 3 or more damage, you become focused, which adds a green die into his dice pool. And then Fen has Havoc Shot, suffer a strain, use while attacking with a ranged weapon. This attack gains Blast 1. Blast is an area attack, so it targets the target of your attack and any adjacent figures to the target. And then Lone Wolf, at the end of your activation, if there are no friendly figures adjacent to you, recover 1 strain. It is important to note with the campaign app rules, we said that when you take a healing action, you cannot recover damage. In an instance like this where you're instructed to remove strain and you have no strain, you can still recover damage instead. That rule didn't change. It's just when you take a healing action, you cannot heal damage unless you use a med pack. All right, so we're getting some bases in here.
Yeah, we get some bases in here. So we got a green probe droid.
Okay.
And we can do a white probe droid.
Sure. Swap their spots for my thing here. So we'll do gray. Oh, actually, this one spawns somewhere else. This one spawns up here.
Gotta do a shout out Team Covenant because these bases actually have always been kind of handy. Use them mostly for skirmish, which is why they were not here.
Yeah, they were with their skirmish stuff.
They were with their skirmish stuff. So.
All right. Confirm.
Are these one of these elite?
Yeah, this one is.
Ah, okay. Well,
You can use the red base if you want.
Yeah, let's use an elite droid.
Sure. Oh, that's a bad one.
Yeah, that's
Whatever.
okay. It's painted red.
Yeah. I think I'm going to make... all of his little feet fell off, so I had to try some glue, and the only glue I could get that would work well is Gorilla Glue that expands. So I think I have to just make him on Hoth just to hide the glue.
Yeah, you could do that. You can make a moth. We also have like 4 others that just get paid. But yeah.
The legs on those guys are a little delicate. Okay, you radio into the command center to report the probe droids. Take them out quickly, a woman's voice replies. This is the officer on duty, Lieutenant Talkin. If they signal back to their ship, the Empire will know where to send their troops. You need to defeat the probe droids before they can signal their ship. That is our objective. Defeating the probe droids.
Okay.
Round 1. So heroes get to activate first. Seems like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So a question is whether or not, and I probably should have had you while you were up with the skirmish stuff. Get our
I have no clue with the lasers.
thing.
What are you asking?
No, the string thing. Can Mac see that guy?
Yep. Yeah, you don't need a laser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can draw.
Yeah.
aligned to
He's
each of
clear.
those. So I'm thinking either Mac can go
Yeah, because I can see he can go. He could
straight
do a straight line,
diagonal.
straight diagonal down here, and see that corner, and then he can use this same corner and see this corner.
Right.
Yep, it's clear as day.
So I'm thinking either Mac could go and try and take that guy out with 2 attacks,
Mhm.
or Garkin can go and try and
Take out the
whack
elite
something.
one.
Either take out the elite one, but that one has 7 health. That's a little harder.
Yeah. No, I think Mac going and taking out one because there's let's see. So you got to do 5 damage, but you'll have
I'll have
ambush.
Pierce 2.
So you have Pierce 2. And his surges I think are +1 and Pierce 1, right?
Yeah.
So Mac.
I mean, they're blue dice, so they're not going to have a ton of that, but yes, it is
yeah,
possible.
but like if you get surges, you'll have them to use. Go
Correct. Okay, so we will activate Mac, and we actually need our activation
for it.
tokens.
Oh yeah. Those things help, right?
Yep.
Right.
So he's going to roll, and it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares away. So when he declares, so because he's 5 squares away, or I should say 4 or more, he has his covert ability active. So he has line of sight to the droid, but the droid does not have line of sight to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I can activate my ambush, so I take 1 strain. I'm going to flip my token. That's how we say we're going.
Yeah. So green is active, red is inactive,
Yep.
obviously.
So when I declare an attack that is at a figure that is more than 4 spaces away, or I should say 4 or more spaces away, my attack can get pierced 2. So I'm going to roll with 2 blue dice. And the probe droid rolls a black die.
This will be the green probe droid, and this will be the white one.
Sure. That's fine. Do we not have the little
I'm gonna
tiny
grab 'em.
markers? Okay.
But for now, so we
For
didn't
now.
forget.
Okay, and then roll it up. Okay, so he rolled 1 block, but I am able to pierce that away. I have no surges, so I just have my 3 damage. 1, 2, 3 on this guy. So I will attack again. So roll that pool 1 more time. Oh, actually, before I do that, I'm going to use my ambush again. So suffer another strain to get pierce 2 on my attack again. And roll it up. Okay, so surge cancel, so that pierce 2 isn't going to do anything. However, I did still just get enough damage in there to be able to hit. So woohoo! 2 damage. And these guys actually only have 5 health, so this one is eliminated. Start our death pile up there. Okay. So Mac has activated. And this probe droid is going next. They get a bonus for the round of Pierce 1. He is going to move 2 to attack Gideon Argus specifically. 1, 2. He can't attack Gideon, so he's just going to choose the closest target, which is Mac. So he's going to attack Mac instead. And they roll. Clear this out. So they roll blue, yellow, yellow. Against Mac has a white. Ooh, hope for dodge. Alright, so we'll roll that up. And they have Pierce 1 on their attack. Okay, so they'll remove that block. And I'm going to cancel 1 of their surges. So they're going to have 3 damage total. So we'll do the 3 first off.
Did they pierce
Plus
your
a
block?
surge. Yeah, they pierced my block. Plus a surge. And their first surge result is +1. So I'll take 4.
Okay.
Okay. And then his second action is going to be to move 2 to reposition 3. So he will pretty much just go right back where he came from. So with those actions that say move X squares to reposition X squares, the goal is they're going to move up to as many spaces as it takes to be at least that distance away from every character. So he's now 3 away from
Oh,
Mac.
just Mac one-shot this?
He did, well, 2-shot, but yeah.
Nice.
Okay, and those guys are done. So it's up to us, and this one activated. Yep. Did you want like activation tokens on these?
Yeah,
guys
we
again?
can. It just makes it easier, I think,
Yeah.
for the stream. So this one activated.
Yep.
Okay.
And then this is our elite guy.
Mhm.
So he has not activated, so he's going to go next after us. So one of our guys gets to go.
Okay. Yeah, I mean the odds of Garkin killing this is really bad.
Yeah, it's 7 damage. It's not great.
Mm-hmm.
However, he could, if he moves up and attacks, he'll then likely be the one he targets, unless he has a specific instruction to target a person.
Yeah.
Which could obviously give you a focus token, but
Yeah,
or we could just have Fen go,
I'm fine with this guy.
because
Just
Fen could just come up here and
I'm just
whack
gonna
at
go.
him.
He can charge. All right, so that
Okay.
is what?
So you're gonna
2 strain.
That's fine.
2 strain to charge. So charge is move a number of spaces equal
and
to
then
your
attack.
speed, I think.
Yep.
And then you can perform attack. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna move 3. We're gonna attack this guy. So I roll a red, yellow, and he rolls black. Ooh, good roll.
Nice.
All right, so
You have a
4
surge.
damage with a surge, and I can use my surge to pierce 1, so I could just hit him for
All right.
4.
Hit him for 4. He'd be 1 away. Or
but
you could attack again and use that surge to recover one of those
I
strain.
think that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, that
Because
might be better.
so one of the things you can do in Imperial Assault is when you have a surge assault, you can use one to recover a strain. So while I could deal 1 more damage here, since I have to use a second attack to kill him, I might as well just recover this and then attack again, and
Yep.
so just reroll that pool.
And
I will-
you'll have to pierce 1
I
again.
will use my surge to pierce 1,
Yep.
and so I'll deal him 2 damage.
Yep, and kill him.
That'll kill him.
Which we actually forgot to put tokens there, but it's fine.
That's fine.
Okay, I'll keep these over here for right now.
Yeah, here, give them to me. I'm gonna keep them with the cards.
Okay. That was my death pile right there so far.
Yeah. Death pile it is.
Okay, so that guy has been defeated. Garkin has activated. Red Probe Droid. He gets a bonus for the round of Pierce 1. He has Targeting Computer, which is going to give him +1 damage and +2 accuracy. So do you want to maybe just pull out a yellow die? Because I know that result is on.
What's going on?
Pull that die out and leave it exactly as it is. So they have a Targeting Computer passive ability for the round that gives them
the elite?
that result in addition to what he rolls.
The elite one.
Correct. So he is going to move 3 to attack Garkin. Look at
And
that.
so what she's talking about, this ability is not on this card.
Correct.
So the campaign app adds these abilities to these cards.
Yeah. Actually, it does have Targeting Computer, but the result is what happens is different.
Correct. The effect that you're getting here is coming from the app.
Correct.
It's how they balance out the non-human component. They make the guys a little bit stronger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so he's going to move 3, which he only needs to move 1, and attack Garkin
Oh, okay.
specifically. So that worked out fine.
Yeah.
So he'll attack you, and he has blue, yellow, yellow.
Okay. You don't have to move it. I can retreat.
Okay. And you roll a black. Roll it up. Oh, you hit the
Yep.
singular die. Okay. So 3 damage.
Yeah, straight 3 damage. Plus this, 4.
Correct.
Alright, so 4 damage on Garkin, which matters because he has an ability.
Yeah.
So Garkin is whenever he suffers
Three or
three or
more.
more damage, he gets rage and gets a focus, which is super sweet.
Yeah, there's cards right there, babe.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, you're a hero, so you use cards.
Hmm.
So I get this focus card, and the next time Garkin attacks, he rolls an extra green die.
Yep.
Or if he's doing a check, he can get automatic success, I believe. That's one people always
Yes.
forget about.
Correct.
After you resolve an attack or an attribute test, you must discard this card. When you declare an attack or an attribute test, add 1 green to the dice pool. So you get a green die on either pool.
Yep. Exactly. Okay, and his last action is going to be to move 2 to reposition 3.
Okay, so best he can do is 1,
Move.
2.
Yep. Exactly.
And that's exactly. And reposition 3 means you are positioning the enemy figure as close to 3 as you can.
Correct.
So
at a minimum 3, if possible.
when you get to that number, you stop. So if he was moving 4, reposition 3, he wouldn't move 4. He would move until he was 3 away
Correct.
from all enemies.
At least 3 away from all enemies. Yeah.
If possible. Sometimes you can't get 3 away, and so then you just move him as far away with the spaces he has from as many enemies as possible.
Correct. Yeah. Ideally, whatever is in theory best for the Imperial player
Correct.
is what you should do.
Okay, so what's
Make it
next?
harder on yourself. Okay, so just Gideon and Fen still have to go.
Okay, so this guy already went?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's who just whacked
So
at you.
we're going to flip his
Oh,
token
good
to
call.
red.
Yep.
Okay.
Correct.
And
So at this point, all we know is we need to defeat the probe droids.
yeah. So, I mean, I think I could go with I'm going to go with Fen.
Okay.
And the reason why is I can just strain twice. 1, 2.
Okay.
So put 2 strain.
Yep.
And then I'm just going to shoot him. Regular, it's only 1, 2, 3 away.
Mm-hmm.
And so he rolls. His gun is a blue and a green. So let's get rid of these. Add a green. And roll it up.
Good. Oh, no. You don't have Pierce, right?
He
Can you search for Pierce?
has search for +1, so it's kind of the same. So
Yeah.
4 damage.
3. Oh, I'm
4.
sorry, 4 total.
He's got 4 total damage.
and then he's
And he's
blocking
2 blocks, so he's taking 2 damage.
Correct.
Which it's not going to kill this guy.
No, but I mean.
So we'll put 2 damage on his card.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I
Could attack
don't have any
again.
extra resurgence. I might as well attack again. That's why I did what I did. And this time it's worse.
Yeah.
So I will hit him for 1 damage.
Correct.
Okay. And I have this lone wolf ability. So since I'm not adjacent to any friendlies, I can remove one of these strains. It only costs me 1 strain to do that.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so I could. I'm trying to decide whether or not it's worthwhile to use Gideon's command ability on his turn, so I can tell another character to either move or attack.
Mm-hmm. But that costs strain to do that, right?
It costs 2 strain to do that.
Or you could just like take 1 strain to get like a range 4 attack.
Yeah,
Although
1, 2,
range
3,
4 you
4,
could
5.
miss.
Yeah, and I don't have the ability to surge for accuracy on him.
On his gun?
Correct.
Really?
He is surge for Pierce.
So there's a chance. There's a good chance.
So there's a
you
good
miss.
chance I just miss.
And then it would cost you 2 strain to move 2, which then you would have a good shot. But his command ability, can you do it? It's going to cost you 4 strain to do that twice, right?
Yeah.
Can you do the command twice, or is it just once?
It's an action.
It's an action. Does
So
it
I
say limit?
think
Because a lot of times they'll say
It doesn't. It doesn't
So
say
you-
limit, but I don't know if
you could do all the
special
actions twice.
actions-
Oh, special actions! I think you could
I don't
only do
know.
them once.
I think you can only do them once as well.
Yeah. So it might be just best just to strain up like I did, and then just attack him twice.
Yeah. I think that's what we'll do, and hope to be able to maybe recover a little bit.
Yeah, I
With
mean
some
you only
surges.
need 4 damage.
1, 2. So we'll come right next to Fen.
Mhm.
Okay, so he rolls.
So, and if you're forgetting what we're doing, she's taking every hero during their turn can suffer one voluntary strain to move one space. You can do that twice on your turn.
Hmm.
So the reason we're doing that is because it's not taking a move action, and you can spend both your actions to attack.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to hit him for 2
Oh, and it's
damage.
exactly 3 away, so you got the range.
Yeah, exactly 3.
All right, so you're hitting him for 2, so he's
Hmm.
got 2 left.
Yep.
Okay.
So we'll just roll that up again and hope. It's enough!
Oh yeah.
2 more
He's
damage.
dead.
Okay.
All right.
Defeated.
Droid's no big deal.
And then activation.
We say no big deal, but all of our guys are full of strain, and half of them have damage
Yep.
on them.
We'll see how it goes.
Yep.
Okay, so we completed that first objective, and here's our flavor text for the story. Good work taking out those probe droids, says Lieutenant Talkin. Several Imperial Star Destroyers have just been detected. Ruh-roh. I added the ruh-roh. You can be sure that more Imperial forces are on their way, but at least you bought us some extra time. Continue. Moments later, of course, more Imperial troops come crashing through the underbrush, weapons hot.
Stormtroopers?
I don't know, it's a random.
Oh, that's right. That's the one thing about the app.
ISB Elite.
ISB Elite
Yeah.
Officer. Okay.
ISB Infiltrators Elite.
Well, I can tell you we definitely...
You want to hand me the binder and I can look for their card while you look for their figure?
Sure.
I'm not sure. I think there's 2.
Yeah, there's 2 to a group. And...
ISB Infiltrators. Yep, 2 to the group. And how you can tell that... It'll be a little hard to see on our Zoom cam here because this card is red because it's Elite. Let me just pull one of the regular ones.
So they're just ISB agents.
Yep,
We
regular
don't
old
have red ones, but
ISBs.
that's fine.
That's okay. I mean, just use whatever. Are there no regular ISBs?
Yeah, there are.
Oh, here they are. Okay. So you can see on their card here, the number of bars here on the side indicates how many figures are in that deployment group. So that's just an easy way to tell. So as an example, these snowtroopers have 3 guys in their deployment group. That's how you tell on the cards. Put those away.
So, ISB cards. Alright. Alright, and where you can put them down, I guess? I don't know where
Yeah, they're
going.
spawning over in this little corner here.
Okay.
Continue. Another random and Imperial officer.
Okay. Regular?
Regular. Right here.
Okay. Alright.
Okay.
I need that binder back.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I should have grabbed it, but didn't think about it. Okay. And stormtroopers.
Standard stormtroopers.
Standard stormtroopers.
Okay, so here's an officer. Okay, and stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Alright, which we're probably need to...
Yeah, that's true. Here, I'll move these guys over so you can put that there.
So these are super awesome if you don't know what these are, but they are given away as prizes, and they just help you track numbers of units.
Yeah.
Super great for campaign. And you can just paint on your bases little hash marks for the
So
numbers.
Go down in here. They spawn in this corner, so just in that
Okay.
little triangle there. Imperial forces inbound, Lieutenant Talkin calls out. Hold them off as long as you can while we finish loading the last of the transports. If you start taking too many casualties, fall back into the base. May the force be with you. So our objective is to hold off the Imperial forces until the last of our transports can escape. I'm assuming it's just going to be a number of rounds. Continue. Oh, we get an ally as well. The door to the base opens just long enough for 3 rebel troopers to rush out onto the battlefield, and the door quickly closes behind them. Deploy regular rebel troopers back here next to the door.
Okay.
Then each rebel trooper gains 6 movement points.
Wow. All right. So, rebel troopers. And we need 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So they spawn back here.
And we actually have a rebel trooper.
Oh yeah, card, because we had them last time.
Yep. And I believe...
You want to hand me some of the activation ones so we can just put that on the card so we know who's gone and who hasn't. Down. The green-red activations.
They've got activation tokens. It's fine. We don't have enough for all the cards like that, so...
You have 4 right there.
Alright, so this will be for them. 1, 2, and 3.
You want to grab a rebel card for them, or?
Yeah, I got a rebel card right here. I had a rebel card right here. Oh, it's right here.
No, the
Oh, yeah,
tracking
the big
card.
one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm grabbing one of those.
All right, and then these guys each gain 6 movement points, so we'll just move them. Do we want to move them towards the stormtroopers or towards the ISB agents?
Stormtroopers, maybe? I don't
Okay.
know. Yeah, do the stormtroopers because that hindering terrain's kind of annoying.
Yeah. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue. Round 2.
Put our allies over here. Alright, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll work out nicely. Okie dokie. Our turn. Flip all of our activation tokens up.
Yep.
And yeah, lots of guys.
So often if you want to minimize damage, it's usually good to try to do remove figures from a larger group. So like stormtroopers on their own are not very deadly, but when 3 of them get to act at one time, they can actually start to be pretty deadly.
Yeah.
So it actually might behoove us to maybe go with the rebel troopers and just have them fire at a bunch of stormtroopers.
Yeah, honestly, I was kind of thinking the same thing.
So, and they could do pretty cool stuff. So let's activate. This is
Number 1.
Number 1. Let's flip his thing over.
Yeah, you could probably flip the one for the whole group over. Yep.
The whole group is gonna go. So he's just gonna. He has an aim ability, which means simply, if you have not exited your space during this activation, apply +1 damage and +2 accuracy. So, okay. So he can basically
So
get
grab that yellow die out there.
this
so
yellow. He gets this yellow result
add it
to his roll,
pool.
and he's going to roll.
So blue, yellow against a black for the stormtroopers. Roll it up. And I guess we should say which one he's attacking.
Oh, the
but
first
the
one.
first one
Yeah.
here. So he is going to have, what are his surges? He can pierce.
He can surge for Pierce 1.
All right. So that'll remove that block. So he's
So-
going to have a total of 3 damage that gets through.
3 damage kills a stormtrooper.
It does.
So this is stormtrooper number 2.
So just put him down here.
So he is just dead.
Yep. Nice job, Rebel Trooper. Okay, and then he can actually move.
Right. So
now.
now he has a second action, and now he can still move.
Correct. And allies cannot attack twice. That's the only thing allies cannot do twice.
Yep. So he's just gonna move, I guess, into that corner,
Sure.
and
I
then
think that's fine.
now the other guy could move, and he can just do a range 4.
Yeah, I mean they
With
have
they have
+2
aim.
range right
Yeah.
now, so I think that's fine. They can't miss. I think the lowest range on a blue die is 2.
All right, so
So
roll it up.
roll it up. Yep, got the range for sure.
No surge, but
No
3
surge,
damage.
but 3 damage.
So
That's another stormtrooper.
another dead stormtrooper.
Awesome.
Okay.
And I suppose we could work on moving these guys around.
Um, yeah, I guess that's an option. Maybe we want to go this way with them,
Sure.
and then this one's just going to shoot here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. So in theory, it's possible to miss, but very unlikely. Nope, he got it.
And,
So that's.
but
he can pierce
So
1
he's got 3 damage, pierce 1. So it's going to hit this stormtrooper for
just
2.
2.
It's not going to finish him off. But this is
That's
a pretty weakened group, which is nice.
Yeah.
So this is number 3.
Yep.
So number 3 is going to have 2 damage on him.
Yep.
And
then we'll let this guy move
Yeah.
back. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
all right. And so all of these guys have gone.
Well, the ISB elites are going to go.
Mhm.
Their bonus for the round is called Extreme Deterrent. After attacking the 2 other rebels closest to the target, may test insight. Each rebel that does not pass suffers a strain.
Okay.
So they'll activate Coordinated Raid. 1 figure in this group that can attacks the healthy rebel that has suffered the least damage. So I think
they have
that
a move, though?
means not yet.
Okay, so they just attack Garkin.
Correct.
Okay.
So that's before their actions. So that's a special thing that they're doing. It's that period or that bullet point up at the top.
Yep. Coordinated raid. Any one figure in this group that can attack attacks.
Yeah.
The healthy rebel that has suffered the least damage. Limit once per group.
Correct.
So yeah. So one of these dudes gets a free shot at Garkin.
Correct. Well, they both will because they're going to activate individually.
It says once. They're a group.
Oh, once per group. Oh, okay.
It says once per
understand.
group.
You're correct. It does say
All right.
once per group.
So this guy's just gonna go. He's gonna attack Garkin.
Yep.
So just his dice.
Blue-green?
Garkin's a black.
Roll it up. Oh, a 3 block. Nice.
Yeah.
So
what
their
is his
surge
surges?
priority is minus a dodge, which is obviously irrelevant. So we'll skip that one. +2,
Plus 2 damage.
and then pierce 1 and hide. So they will.
So 3
trigger both of
damage
those.
with pierce 1
correct
and hide. So Garkin will take 1 damage.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
And those guys will be hidden,
Yep.
which is just going to come off pretty much right away because they're going to attack, right? I think that's when hidden comes off, is when you perform an attack, if
Yep.
I remember correctly.
Yeah. We've got hidden cards right here. So hidden is when defending, apply -2 accuracy to the attack. While attacking, apply +1 surge to the attack. And then after you resolve an attack, you must discard this condition.
Okay.
So yep.
And then that was technically an attack. So I think they're going to trigger that bonus extreme deterrent after attacking. The 2 other rebels closest to the target can test insight and may or may not have
Sure.
to suffer strain. So
Alright.
that's going to be Mac and Gideon, which are my guys.
Wait.
Closest to Garkin, the target.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to pull these off. So insight for Mac is a blue-green. Roll that up. No surges, so he's going to suffer a strain. And then Gideon, insight is blue-green-yellow. And he's got it, so he's fine. He's not suffering any strain.
Okay.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
Okay. So now the ISB are actually going to go. They are going to move 3 and attack the healthy rebel that has suffered the least damage. But
Okay.
they're pretty much
So,
have
but
to just go
but
with
they're gonna
Garkin, I
move
think.
3. So this
Right.
guy's gonna go 1, 2.
no water.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
1,
sorry.
2.
1, 2, 3.
Correct.
And unfortunately, they're adjacent to Garkin.
Yeah.
So,
and I don't think he
I
can
think-
see anybody else.
Well, he can see the other guys, but I think the rule is when you're adjacent, you just attack the adjacent attacker. I don't think you.
Yeah, that might be true.
I'm pretty sure that's the rule, so
That might be
that's
true.
fine. He's gonna attack Garkin.
I guess maybe we should have had Gargan go first, but to remove
It's
that focus.
not a
But
big deal.
Is what it is. All right, so those guys roll blue, green, black.
And this guy is gonna have a surge result because of this token which we're taking off.
Okay. So they'll have 2 surges, which is plus
+2
2, pierce 1, and hide.
Okay, so he just gets that hidden back.
Yeah.
So
we might need
plus
2
2
tokens.
is
5.
ouch. Okay,
But you have 1 block, so 4.
so I'm taking 4. All right.
Oh no, pierce 1, so 5.
Mm-hmm.
Ruh-roh.
Wounded Wookie.
You got to keep that 5 on there, baby.
Yep, that's true.
You didn't. You
All
just
right.
exchanged your 5 tokens.
Okay. And then the other
And then
one.
he attacked, so now these guys have to test again for the strain.
Mm-hmm.
So, blue green for Mac. He made that one. Out of yellow for Gideon. And he made that one.
Okay.
And the other one is going to move 3 and attack.
So 1,
2, 3.
3.
That's as far as he can get.
Yep.
And
There was no reposition after this guy's thing?
oh yeah, I'm sorry, there was move 3 to reposition 3.
Okay, so
He's gonna back up.
I think this would be better for them. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 away.
Sure,
1, 2, 3. Because being in the water is definitely worse for them.
that's true.
And we have these.
That's on number 1. Yep, and he's gone.
Actually, the whole
Oopsies.
group. Okay.
Okay,
So
and
Garkin's about to get
there's-
wrecked again.
Yeah, so here's this guy's dice roll. Ugh, just a surge
Cancel this.
cancel.
Surge cancel is huge though.
Yeah, so 3
It's
damage.
3 damage. That's fine. It does not flip Garkin.
That's good. 1 away from flipping him. Guess
Yep.
Garkin might have to heal on his turn.
Yeah.
And he's not hidden. And he's going to move 1, 2, 3. Get out of the way.
The other option is just killing the officer before it can go and activate any. It's a regular officer.
It is. And it's not next to anything.
And
But-
Garkin's and I'm focused.
Right.
So
Yeah, I mean,
that might just be the
you
play.
could just annihilate that thing.
Yeah.
The danger then is, though...
Well, he uses his second action to recover.
Oh,
One action
sure.
just so
Okay, I got it.
Garkin goes. He flips to activate. He suffers 2 strain. He charges 1, 2, and maybe 3. And yeah, let's do 3.
You could come over here and block line of sight to that guy for the moment.
Block. Yeah, but we don't want Garkin to get attacked. So he's just gonna come here and smack this guy.
Okay.
And he's gonna do red yellow against a white. And a green. Because he's focused.
Oh,
so
yeah.
return this. And hopefully no dodge.
Not a dodge. Pretty weak, though. But it's 3 damage with a surge.
So 3 damage with a surge will kill him.
Okay.
The surge I can remove a strain. Which
Okay.
is not really a big deal.
Yeah.
So this guy's gonna die. And remove his card. Okay. And then second action is to rest. So we remove our 2 strain.
I guess, do you want to move around before you do that?
Oh, that's fair.
Like, do you want to strain this direction or something?
Good call.
Because you were
'Cause
removing it
so-
anyway.
So what she's saying is, I was here. What she's saying is, I'm gonna recover, and I'm gonna recover for endurance. Which this is kind of a weird thing with the app. Normally, before you could recover any damage in a regular game, you would not want to put more strain on because then you're not recovering damage. With the app, you recover all your strain and then
You have to
use a med pack.
Right.
So what Andrew's saying is, I could take 2 strain, move 2, recover 4, because that's my endurance, and now I
And
take a
then we'll
med
use the med
pack
pack.
to recover 5.
Correct.
Okay.
And ending Garkin's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fudge muffins. I forgot to kill the officer in the app. So I am just going to skip his turn and activate these stormtroopers because they're the only things that haven't gone.
Mm-hmm.
Or stormtrooper, I should say.
Yep.
His bonus, after this group's activation, reinforce one defeated figure from this group as close to the other figure as possible.
That's fair.
Okay. He's going to move 3 to attack the healthy rebel that has suffered the least damage, which is Gideon.
Healthy rebel,
1,
like hero?
2, 3. Yeah. And I guess the question is...
Gideon.
Yeah, I think he still attacks Gideon even though he's based with Fen.
No, he would attack... he's healthy, too. So he'll attack Fen.
Oh, okay. Never mind. You're right.
I was going to let you do the dice so you're so much closer.
Green, black. Roll it up. Their surge priority is going to be +1 damage.
Okay.
So 3 damage on Fen.
Okay.
3 damage total.
Mm-hmm. All right, Fen.
And he's going to move 2 to reposition 4. So I think he just moves back 2.
Move 2 to reposition 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
But that's as far as he can
1,
get.
2,
And he's
3.
farther away from...
1, 2, 3, 4.
He can only move 2.
Oh, 1, 2. You're right.
Yeah, that's as far as he can get.
Yep.
That's the best place for him because he's farther away from these guys.
Yep.
And then he's going to reinforce one of the guys back from his group.
All right. Number 1 is back in the game.
Turning. These guys activated.
Okay.
Alrighty. We're up.
Mm-hmm.
So everything on the Imperial side has activated already.
Yep.
It's kind of about trying to find the things that may or may not hit the hardest. I think...
So I think Fen goes because there's a blast opportunity here, and this guy
I
only has
agree.
1 health.
I agree.
So this guy only has 1 health left.
Yeah, so I think if you can target number 1.
Yeah, so I
and
think
then
what I
trigger the
do is
blast.
I just strain up 1 so I can get my lone wolf.
Yep.
I'm going to target number 1, which is only 3 squares away, which, ooh, I don't know if I can reach him.
What do you mean?
Can I see?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
From that corner, you can see
Yep.
here, and then you can see down here.
Yep, 100%. Yep, so I'm targeting
And
number
you can
1.
see his back corner.
So he rolls a blue and a green.
Yep, and your stormtroopers are black, so it's that same pool. Surge.
Oh yeah, he was obviously doing. That was the whole point. Was taking
blast.
the
Do you have to
havoc
do
shot.
that before? Yeah,
yeah.
you do.
No, just use while attacking.
Yeah, so you're good. So you're definitely going to use that because you can trigger it.
Yep. So he gains blast 1.
Okay, so it'll be 2 damage, actually 1 damage, with blast 1.
Okay.
So number 1.
So
is
number
gonna
1's
take
going to
1
take a damage, and then blast 1 will deal a 3rd damage to this
to
guy.
the back guy, correct?
he's dead.
So number 3 is dead.
Okay. And I didn't have any surges.
You had the 1. That's how you got the blast 1, right?
Nope. The 1 is a.
So you did have a surge. So you could either plus it or remove a strain.
Plus it deals another damage, right?
It does.
So yeah, let's plus it.
Okay, so that guy has 2 damage left. Or, I'm
Or
sorry,
no,
1 damage
actually
left.
no. Let's plus it. Let's not risk not killing the group. All right, and then we'll go again. And that's why you plus it.
Missed.
So +1 will miss. So I'm just gonna recover a strain.
Yep.
And then at the end of his turn, lone wolf recover a strain.
Yep. And flip your token.
And flip my token because I've activated. Okay.
Okie dokie. So Fen has activated.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking I just go with Mac. Trying to figure out.
A Mac can move 1 strain. Oh,
can't
you have
see
to,
anything.
you have to move 2.
Yeah. So if he moves.
You could command. You
Here.
could command Mac.
Right, that's what
So
I'm
you can
wondering if I
command
go
him for
with.
like actual move back, and he
Right,
can
that's what
just
I'm
double
thinking. I
attack.
just go with Gideon
Yep.
first. Have his first action to be to command Mac to do a move.
Hmm.
So Mac can go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Gideon will probably just move himself so
Yeah.
he can be in a better position as well.
Yeah.
So
He can
Gideon
even
can
if he can
move.
move forward, he can even just go right in front of Mac.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, there you're blocking Mac's line of sight, but here you're not.
Fair. Okay, so that's Gideon. He actually had, I'm sorry, he had to take 2 strain in order to use his commanding, whatever, his command ability.
Oh, so the other option is not even to move, just stay there, and then just recover all of your strain. Might be better.
That might be better.
You could always move next turn. Since you're taking the 4
Yeah,
to command.
that probably makes the most sense. Okay. And Gideon has activated, so then it's just Mac. So Mac is just going to try to double attack these guys.
Yep.
So we get blue, blue. And those guys, ooh, they roll a white.
Yep. You can, and it's probably not worth the ambush.
For the Pierce.
Pierce 2, they're rolling a white die. They're never going to roll one of them well in defense.
Yeah, it's true.
So I just wouldn't even waste the strain.
Yeah, that's fair. And you got a dodge. Okay, so
You can recover any surges to recover. You
there
can
is,
you
yeah,
can
I can
recover
recover
one.
damage. Or, I'm sorry, recover strain.
Yep. All right, attack
Roll it again. And another dodge. Gosh darn
Wow. Double dodge.
it, app. Dang white dice.
He doesn't have an ability that removes dodges, right?
No, but I did get another strain, so I can.
Okay.
Or another surge, so I can do
That's
that.
nasty.
That was very nasty. No, he does not have a minus dodge ability. There's very few people that have that ability. End Mac's turn. More Imperial forces come bursting out of the jungle.
Okay.
How many RSB infiltrators are on the map? 2. We didn't kill any. How many stormtroopers are on the map? 1.
That means there's going to be more.
Reinforce 2 stormtroopers.
Darn it. And we moved our rebel troopers away.
Yeah, and that guy's, either there or here, because that corner is their activation. Right. That's okay, they can move back.
Okay.
Or we might want them to try and help us with these ISP guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so we reinforced 2 troopers and regular jet troopers.
Oh,
Same
nasty.
spot.
Okay. Jet troopers.
So one of them's going to have to go in this spot here to round out that adjacent corner.
Jet troopers on stream, huh?
And then you can deploy the other one wherever you want.
Wait, so they're supposed to deploy?
They're supposed to deploy to that corner.
Okay. All right.
You want to hand me the binder?
Yeah.
I'll grab their card.
All right. All right. So stormtroopers or jet troopers. Whoa. Okay. And
Do we have another Imperial card?
we do. It's the one thing that we're still learning about this stream is how do you fit everything on camera?
Yeah, I'm just going to move your guys up so we can create a little more room here.
A lot of sense. Yeah, it'll be a challenge once we each we're not going to be able to put all the ability cards on screen once you get all your abilities for your guys.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to hand me some activation tokens for those guys?
Yeah, they are
Green.
It looks like
You use the green right here.
Oh, that's right. That's fine.
So just give you the teal ones is fine.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Number 1 and
You gave me a 3, but that's fine.
1 and 2.
There's a 2 right there. Down.
Yep, there you
right
go.
there. And can you hand me the white green one, please?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
All right. So jet troopers inbound. Man, these are nasty. Okay. Yowzers.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. Never mind. Yeah. All right. Continue. Only 4 transports have yet to depart, Lieutenant Talcon says over the comlink. Keep standing strong. So that probably means 4 rounds.
Who knows? There's a lot of guys
We'll
now.
find out. Round 3.
Yeah.
We're up.
Yowzers.
All right. Well, I think maybe we have Fen go at that blast haven right there.
Yeah, that is definitely
That is a thing.
that is definitely blast heaven. Um,
Oh, we gotta flip my.
what I should
flip
do
all these
actually
up.
is to probably deploy this guy here, so Fen can. So closest spots are here. They're all the same.
Yeah, they're all the same. So
could-
in theory, whichever is worse.
Well, whichever was worse would be here, because then I couldn't blast like I could blast 4 dudes if I could attack this guy. So if you put him here, I can only attack this guy and we'll blast 3. So that's definitely worse for us.
Yeah.
So, okay. Which is kind of annoying. Yeah, new round. Flip all your tokens up. Okay. The guy who's damaged is number 1, so it's this one. So if I do hit this one, I can blast him and kill him. His blast is just +1 damage, but it would be nice to get rid of one of these jet troopers. They hit really hard.
They do hit very hard.
Actually, maybe they don't.
No, that's still blue, green, green. Or whatever it is.
Do they get the extra dice?
Usually, yeah.
I think that's only the elites, maybe.
Have to resolve an attack if the space is. Oh, maybe they don't.
Well,
Maybe it's
actually, it
just
depends
elites.
on the
It
app.
depends on the app, though.
So don't
but
even read the
I
cards.
think a lot of times they add another green die to their pool, though.
All right,
right,
so
if I remember.
we're gonna go with Fen. I think this is a smart
I
move.
think that's the best thing that we can do.
Yeah, I mean, the only other. So here's our options: go with Fen, blast, and maybe at least kill one of these stormtroopers with the blast. The nice thing about the blast is it's guaranteed damage. So this guy with 1 health will die. We'll remove 1 from this group. Maybe we kill this one with 2 attacks.
I mean, you could strain over 1 and attack this one. It's a little bit of a waste with just, but you would probably guarantee kill him.
Yeah, but the blast guarantee kills this guy.
I guess that's true.
So,
All right.
the only other option is you'd use back, double attack this guy,
There's a risk of not killing him,
not
though.
killing him. Well, not much of a risk because the double.
the white die.
The white die.
I just attacked him twice and did nothing.
Yeah.
So that just is risky.
Yeah, this seems to get. I'm guaranteed killing with this one guy because I will have blast 1.
Correct. Well, you have to deal damage to hit.
No,
to
it's
do
not
it.
a condition. It's not
Really?
it's just not a condition.
Okay, I thought
You
you
just
had
get
to.
blast 1.
I thought you had to deal damage in order to trigger blast.
Maybe. I don't think so, but I will.
911 Imperial Assault.
Yeah, hilarious. You might be right on that. There's a good chance you're right on that, but I'm sure I can deal 1
I
damage.
could be wrong because a lot of times it is just the
YOLO.
conditions. But
All right, so taking a strain for blast, and we're attacking that guy at range 1 or range 2.
so black, blue, green.
Mm-hmm.
Fingers crossed.
Yep.
Ugh.
All right. Oh, we could do this while attacking.
Yes,
Use while attacking, so I can decide to use that based on my die roll,
correct. Which is not good.
which is not good because I can't hit this guy.
Correct.
So I'll just use 9 to recover a strain.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna attack
try
again.
Well, you hit him for 1, so you'll at least trigger the blast.
There's the blast.
Not good.
So kill that guy,
Right. And then
and then
it is damage to number
2,
2.
and then damage to
No, no, no.
number. Yeah.
Because you attacked this guy.
Oh, so yeah, that guy did no
so
damage
no
on
damage
any
on
of
the
those.
stormtroopers. It's only 1 damage
To each
on
of them.
each of the jet
Yes,
troopers.
correct. So blast only targets adjacent targets. So I'm attacking
Correct.
him. So this one and this one would take
Yeah.
a damage, and that
Alright.
killed number 1.
Okay, and then you can remove a strain if you're ending your turn there.
Oh joy.
Do you want to end your turn there?
I mean, what does it matter? if I move 2 squares away, what does it matter? It just costs me more strain, so it doesn't really make.
I mean, you could move here.
Then it just means that he that Gideon gets attacked,
Which he has no health. Or he is full health, I should
but
say.
he only has
He has 10.
10 HP. Um, hmm. Is it worth 2 strain to do that?
Realistically, 1, because you'll still recover the 1.
Well, I have 1 on it, so I
Oh,
take
okay.
2.
So yeah, is it worth 1 strain to
It's 2 strain because I would right now I would have none if I took 1
1
off.
additional? Yeah, you'd have 2 strain on you total, yes.
Right now I'd add 2, so I'd be at 3. Then
Mhm.
remove 1, so I'd have 2. Otherwise, I could just end my turn and have 0.
Correct.
So that's 2. But I
Net 2,
will.
yes.
Um, hmm. I think I'm just. I think he just stays. I don't see the advantage of moving him. Although the advantage would be that Gideon can shoot without being. All right, I guess I'll move. We'll see. Seems terrible.
More on there. It's just a bad situation in general. Alright, end fence turn.
But he's here, right? So he's better off moving here.
Then you can't recover any strain.
Oh, that's fair.
That's why I said that. Okay, well the stormtroopers are going, so we'll have another chance at those jet troopers before they activate.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus for the stormtroopers: when the first figure in this group declares an attack, add a green die to their pool. Ooh. Move 3 to attack the healthy rebel that has suffered the least damage. So they're going to move 3 and attack Gideon.
So is it healthy rebel or healthy rebel hero?
It just says healthy rebel.
So they would attack the rebel trooper then, because he's the closest
Yeah,
target
I
and he's
guess.
completely healthy.
Maybe? I don't know. That's kind of a weird app thing that I'm not really sure.
You would think it would say rebel hero. It just says healthy rebel.
I guess we could.
Although healthy in this game means not wounded.
Not wounded, right?
So it's definitely not. It's definitely a hero.
Okay.
So that would make sense.
Okay.
Okay.
So they're going to move 3 and attack Gideon.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Yes, because Gideon's the. Well, we're both the closest healthy rebel, so it's still going to be Fen.
Yeah, I mean, it's attack the healthy rebel that has suffered the least damage.
Which.
I don't know that it then defaults to the closest. I think it's still going to go to Gideon.
Okay. Oh, that makes sense.
Because the initial condition is who has suffered the least damage.
Correct.
So blue, green, green, because he's the first one for that bonus
Mhm.
against Gideon's black, I'm assuming. Yep. Roll it up. 4 damage.
Okay. All right.
Rough.
And does he have a reposition?
And move 2 to reposition 4.
Okay, so
I think it just moves back.
1, 2.
Mm.
Best he can do.
Yep. And then the other one's going to move 3. 1. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So the same spot. Same attack, except take one of these greens
Except
out.
this time he's going to attack me because I have only 3 damage. So
That's fair. Yep. So he's going to attack you instead, but it's the same pool. Minus that green die. Oh, you got a 3 block. So it's just their surge, which is going to be +1.
So he takes 1.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's not
That
bad.
was okay. And then move 2. But
1.
that's really as far as
Yeah.
he can get.
All right, so we're going to turn
So
this
finish
down
those
because
guys.
they're activated.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. And
Actually, we really don't even need these.
it's a little helpful in case we get distracted, but yeah.
Okay. Till they
Okay.
have bases, we don't really need them.
Yeah. Okay, so it's up to us again.
Yeah, it's up to us. Okay. The question is, jet trooper. Those guys seem to hit harder than the jet troopers. But they have how much health apiece? 4?
6.
What?
They're elites.
Oh, those are elites. Were they? Ouch. No wonder they were wrecking us.
Yeah. So I'm wondering.
I mean, Mac can kill them if they don't dodge.
Correct. That's a big if.
Um. Hmm.
That's why I'm wondering if we maybe try and go with the rebel troopers.
But they're gonna have to move. It's gonna make them really bad.
I don't know if they'll have to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They
Are
have base 4 minimum if they with their aim for accuracy. It's possible to miss, but unlikely to miss.
Yeah.
At least for this one.
Blue yellow though just doesn't do very much damage.
Neither does blue.
It does more than blue yellow.
I don't think so. Not my surges
Statistically,
don't
yeah.
really do anything.
It's
though.
not the surges that do stuff. It's the damage sides. There's more damage sides on the blue dice than the yellow dice. The realistic.
I mean, Garkin could charge 1, 2, 3, 4 and cleave.
Yeah. He is super wounded,
I know.
but he could always charge and heal. But then we'd use our second med pack.
Yeah, that'd be all of our mid packs for right now because there's no crates on the board. Usually, you can get more in crates.
Yeah, I mean this is challenging, guys.
It's very challenging.
So, I think honestly, if we try to take out a elite ISB infiltrator and fail, it's going to be worse for us than just taking out a jet trooper.
I would agree with that.
So I think we just try to take out a jet trooper.
Okay.
And we could use
I think we could use the rebel
we
troopers.
could use the rebel trooper because this guy can go, he can aim and attack one. Then
Yep.
this guy could go 1, 2, 3, shoot one.
Yeah.
This guy could go 1, 2, 3, 4, shoot one. And so, yes, they'll lose their aim, but they'll be nice and close, and you get
It's
3
true.
attacks on one guy.
It's true.
So I think maybe
They
that's
only
the
have
play.
2 health left each.
Yeah, so let's go for that.
Okay. So we'll activate the rebel troopers.
Yep.
So they have a blue
So that's these guys over here, so I'm going to make
and
that
a
a red.
yellow.
So number 1's going to go, and number 1 is the guy that's there.
Yeah, he's the one that's right there.
Okay, so he's
And
just going to
he
go...
gets the +1 damage for aim,
Yeah, +1 damage and 2 accuracy.
which is irrelevant. He's can't miss.
Can't miss.
Ugh.
He hit for 1, though. That's 4.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
1 damage.
So, and that's number 1. That's right here that he can see.
And so he can move now,
Yeah.
and which is probably where he wants to do.
Let's just move over here maybe a little bit. Let's see, where do these guys need to
This
go?
guy needs to go 1,
1,
2,
2,
3, 4.
He cannot be here because the farther back one needs
So
to
let's
be
put
there.
him here.
Sure. That's fine.
And then this one is going to
Number
go
2. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, because then he can shoot here.
Yep.
This one can go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Okay. So he'll
All
go
right,
here.
So he'll shoot at the same target.
No accuracy.
No accuracy. Yeah, no boost. Bunch of surges.
So they can surge for Pierce 1 and accuracy.
Okay.
So
but they
that's
don't-
1 damage.
Yeah, which is enough to kill it.
They only have 3 health?
Yeah, they only have 3. They're the regulars.
Okay. And that was the far one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's done.
Yep. And then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
And probably just go with the jet trooper.
Yeah.
That's the thing that has the least health.
Go for it.
Just hope to
If
roll
you get
better
2
here.
damage, you just get rid of it.
Nope.
Surge.
Oh! Surge for Pierce.
Yeah, but they only have 1 damage
Oh,
on the
sad
dice.
face. Yep, you're right.
So, yeah.
So the 1 damage is getting through.
1 damage. It's not dead. But we removed
dead.
1 activation. So that's helpful.
Yeah, those guys just don't hit very hard without their aim.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, the ISB are going next, so... Alright.
Yeah, we kind of knew that was happening.
Bonus. Close the net. At the start of this grouped activation, each of its hidden figures moves 2 to reposition 3. Each of its other figures becomes hidden. So number 1 is hidden, which is this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to move 2 to reposition 3. So he's just going to move 2 closer. So that's as best he can do. And then the other guy becomes hidden. So now they're both hidden.
Yep.
And they have their coordinated raid again. So they'll get a free attack against Mac because that's all they can see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, can't see him.
Mac.
So they have no target for their coordinated raid, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Then they're going to move 3 to attack the healthy rebel that has suffered the least damage. So 1, 2, 3 is as far as they can get. So now they can attack Mac because he's the only one that they can see. And they roll.
Blue-green, I think.
Blue-green, and then Mac has a white. Come on.
Oh, Mac rolls the white?
Mac rolls a white.
You're due for a dodge. It's been a while.
Well,
you got,
I've rolled
you got
all the dodges
blue-yellow
on the other
queued up
guys.
there, not blue-green.
Oops. Thank you. Green. Roll it up.
Dodge?
Dodge. Apparently the app really likes dodges tonight. Guess it's going to go both ways.
You're
so
the dodge queen.
Yeah. Okay, so that guy missed his attack. Then he's going to move 3 to reposition 3. So 1, 2. So he's just going to move back into the water. 1 space. Well, 2 technically.
Mm-hmm.
And his hidden comes off.
Yep.
Or I guess, can you apply hidden if...
His hidden comes off when you attack. That's how it
Right,
works.
but I'm wondering because he had surges on his attack. So, but you can't apply a condition if you miss, right?
Correct.
Even if it's a positive one?
Yep, no condition. Oh, you could do a positive.
Because he could have pierced 1 and hid with a surge.
Yeah, that's
on
fine.
his
He can
attack.
hide.
Okay.
I believe. I'm pretty sure he can hide.
We might need to write down all of our 18 questions.
No, we got the rule book here. I can look it up, but I'm pretty sure that he could still hide.
All right, and then the other guy is going to move 1, 2, 3 and attack Mac.
Rules reference guide.
Lost our dice. Okay. Lost the dice again. Try again. Okay. So I'll roll that up. And he's going to hit Mac for 2 damage, and he definitely will not be able to hide.
The target of the attack must suffer 1 or more damage for the condition to apply, so he cannot gain hidden.
So neither one of them is going to be hidden.
The condition is applied after the attack resolves. If it's a beneficial condition, it is applied to the attacker, harmful to the defender. So yeah. Nope, you're right.
Okay.
It's been so long.
Yeah, and it's just one of those weird things. Okay, so neither one of those guys is hidden, and Mac just suffered a couple of damage.
Okay.
Those guys are done.
Mm-hmm. Man,
Us.
not having rest actions makes this quite a bit more challenging.
For sure, 100%.
Really got to manage.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I feel like
why don't you want to? So what hasn't gone yet?
the jet troopers.
Mm-hmm. And the ISB went, so we're gonna turn that over.
Thank you.
We don't nearly need
Yeah,
these.
I can pull these things out.
Okay.
So yeah, the only thing that hasn't gone is the jet trooper, which we could, in theory, take out before it goes.
Yeah, you could just shoot him with Gideon.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, 4 is reasonable. He has no search for accuracy.
No.
You could command. You can command me to do it, and I can splash with blast.
That's a good idea. Okay. And you're 1, 2, 3 away, so that works. Okay, so Gideon will activate.
This is where Gideon gets to
He
be awesome.
can, yeah, he can command Fen
Yep.
to do an attack.
So Fenn's gonna roll. Blue. Just change that white die to a black. I didn't realize his havoc shot is while attacking, which is awesome.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a
And
perfect time to
yeah,
havoc shot
for sure.
because I will hit for 1 no matter what, and I can
Yeah.
havoc shot for blast.
Yep. And
So
you
I,
can recover it because you only need to deal this guy 1 damage.
all right, so uh
You have a strain or a surge.
oh, you only have to hit for 1 this guy. Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so I'll recover it.
So he's gonna deal 1 damage total, which is gonna kill him
Yep.
and pull him off.
And then the other 2 stormtroopers, number 2 and 3, each take 1 damage.
Correct.
Okay.
So these guys are gone
Sweet.
before they activated, which is pretty legit.
You can leave the card there. We're gonna the blank card.
Oh, sure.
Just
this
give me
thing.
the yeah, because we're
that's
gonna have
So those guys
dudes
have
all
been
night.
defeated. I'm gonna remember to do that. And Gideon's second action. It's not ideal, but he could just strain 2 here and attack one of these guys. He'd be full up on strain, but maybe
But if you attack one, you could also stun one.
I can if I get it. If I get a surge.
Hmm. Yeah, you can't command anymore. Moving does really not do a lot. Yeah, that's probably the best move.
Yeah, it sucks to be full up on strain, but I think that's the best thing. At least I'm doing something moderately relevant. And let's go at, it doesn't really matter. They're both full up and neither one of them is hidden. So we'll go at number 1 first.
Yeah, them not
Blue.
being not hidden is actually relevant.
Yeah. All right, I don't know what I did here. Blue, yellow, and those guys, as we know, have
Why
a
did
white.
you do 2 blues?
I didn't mean to.
Okay.
Oh, gosh darn it.
Sorry, she doesn't know how to use that. She's learning.
Okay. Roll it up. No dodge, but I'm only going to deal 1. I do have Pierce 2.
They
but
got a surge cancel.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Okay, so just
1 damage.
Just 1 damage on number 1.
Okay.
That's all I got. Soften him up a little bit.
Yep. Okay.
So Garkin and Mac are the ones to activate. The Imperials are done. So
Yeah.
I suppose we
Mac
can
could just shoot one.
let Mac go. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I don't think there's really a point in
I don't think there's a point
because,
moving because
as we said, they're white. So
Yeah.
they're just gonna.
Yes.
They're not gonna get 2 blocks ever.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so roll it up, and we're still gonna attack number 1. 1 damage.
Yep. Ouch. Go again.
Go again. 0.
Yeah, ouch.
All right.
Okay.
Our guys don't really do a lot at the moment.
Well, yeah, it's the first mission. You don't have a lot of gear.
Yeah.
We're gonna strain up. Charge 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
And let's Wookiee this biatch.
Yep.
Alright, red, yellow against that white.
Roll it up. Okay, so 1 damage and a surge is still getting through. Leave is probably fine.
Let's just pierce.
To get 2 in.
2 in. 2 in the same guy.
Okay.
Good chance at killing one of these guys.
Okay.
Okay.
He's got 2 health left.
That's
You
all
want
she
to attack
wrote.
him again? No, you charged.
Oh, good call. Yeah, let's attack again.
Dodge.
Recover a strain.
Jerks. An ominous figure emerges from the dense jungle foliage.
Darth Vader?
No, BT.
Oh, BT.
It's a random.
Wait, BT?
Yeah. BT1.
Oh, the evil
The
droid.
droid.
Vader's murder bot.
Yeah.
Oh,
His
I
little
like that
murder
guy.
astromech droid. He spawns right next to Fenn.
Alright, where is Mr. Murderbot?
This is the random figure deployment.
Just burns right next to Fen.
Yep.
Whoa. Oh man, this guy's nasty.
Yeah. More Imperial forces come bursting out of the jungle.
Great.
How many stormtroopers are there? 2.
Yeah. Reinforce one.
Reinforce 1 in that
Oh
corner.
boy. Not killing those stormtroopers is
It's really a problem.
real punishing in this.
Imperial officer comes back. Same corner, so he'll spawn like right here probably.
Imperial officer is back in action.
Yeah.
This corner.
Yep.
Okay.
Confirm. Only 3 transports have yet to depart, Lieutenant Talkin says over the comm. Keep standing strong. So yeah, it's a transport per round. We have to survive 3 more rounds.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Not gonna be easy.
Not gonna be easy.
BT1 hits like a truck.
Yeah, he does.
Alright. So I guess we're getting this murder bot over here.
If you're running low on supplies, fall back into the base, Lieutenant Talkin adds. I'll open the door for you. Place tile 23B. Okay. So this goes in here like this.
Okay.
And now there's a door here.
Okay.
Continue. Crates.
Oh, crates.
Some crates appear to have been left behind in the rush to evacuate. They may contain something useful.
Oh, thankfully we need some help here.
Yeah.
Alright.
So crate back here, crate back here.
Okay.
Continue. More rebel troopers come rushing out of the base to provide you with reinforcements. Reinforce regular rebel troopers until there were 3 in the group. Gosh darn it! So we don't get any
because we didn't
because
lose
they
any.
haven't died yet.
Hilarious.
Fight them off as long as you can, Lieutenant Talkin says. With the door to the base open, you are presented with an opportunity to fall back to relative safety. Each rebel may interrupt to perform a move.
Okay. Well, that's nice.
Yeah. So where do we want to go?
We could actually make them make like a little wall here, and they could just go to town on BT.
Yeah. That's probably a good idea. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
So we could do like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
And then this guy's 1, 2, 3, 4. And this guy could go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
We could almost make a little wall of protection for Fen.
Yeah.
And they could either shoot stormtroopers or they could shoot BT.
Yeah. Both are good. Fen can move if he wants, because it's each rebel. So I think that's.
Oh, each rebel could perform a move?
Oh. Yeah, I mean that's what it says. Each rebel may interrupt to perform a move action.
Read that whole thing over again.
Each rebel may interrupt to perform a move action.
What was the thing that before that?
It was just flavor text.
Okay. All right, I'm
So
out of
maybe
here.
you can.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, so I think maybe if they say target a rebel, it could be allies or heroes. But if they say healthy rebel, then I think it has to be heroes only.
Yeah, because there's
because
no such
allies
thing as
can't
wounded.
be unhealthy. Yeah, they're either
so
defeated or they're not.
In the game, healthy means that you're on your healthy side.
Correct.
Not your wounded
Right.
side.
So I think maybe that's how the app distinguishes between the two. Okay.
So, I mean, I'll take a move.
So, and then Fen can move. I'm sorry, Gideon can move.
Yeah, might as well.
The question is,
How damaged
does he
is
want to
he?
move 4? I mean, almost half.
I mean, he could move here, which would then block line of sight from Mac, who's more damaged.
It's true.
And then he would
And
have
he can have a line of
ranged,
sight.
a range 2 shot.
Range 3, yeah, which is reasonable with that. Okay. Yeah, I suppose that's probably best. And Max still just wants to be where he is so he can see stuff.
Yeah.
Or maybe I reverse that a little bit and put Mac back a little bit and put Gideon here.
Why?
Because then Mac's 4-way. And
Do you want to be taking strain to ambush?
I guess not.
That's what we're talking about.
I guess not. Okay. Continue. Round 4.
I mean, the other option is to move him here, so he can like loot a crate and then maybe shoot. I don't know, but I don't know. That doesn't make sense.
No.
All right, so we start.
Yep. So flip everything over.
Okay.
We're up.
So I mean, we don't. Here's the trick. If it was a human player, we know which groups would be going first.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
the app, you have no clue.
It's random, I think, honestly.
So I still think. Oh, let's look at this guy's insane because he rolls a million dice, but he has 10 health.
Yeah.
There's zero chance that you're killing him before he activates.
I think
you just kind of ignore him and take out as many stormtroopers as we can.
Or do we try to take out an ISB before it goes? One of those guys has 2 health left.
I mean, 100%. That's an option too.
Because those stormtroopers are really just going to only unload on the rebel troopers. So yes, it takes away an attack from us, but it also is basically just a meat shield for a turn.
It is definitely a meat shield. Question is, which group's going to activate first?
Right.
If the stormtroopers go first, then we just wasted our rebel troopers and they just take a bunch of damage.
Yeah.
If the ISBs go first,
they're just going to crack us.
And I have no clue.
Yeah. Yeah. They're both kind of bad.
I mean, Garkin's going to flip in this mission no matter what. If he flips, I think he just loses, like, one thing. Let's see. Let's look. We can do that. That's legal. He loses rage. Okay. So he just doesn't get the focus. I mean,
it's not ideal, but it's
he
okay.
still has 14 health. He loses 1 endurance. He does lose a speed. But
yeah. Maybe you're right. Maybe we just take advantage of those rebels and their dice before they get
because they're all standing still. They can all aim.
Right.
So they might be
able to take out a ton of stuff.
They might be able to take out all 3 stormtroopers. It's possible.
It is possible.
Let's do it for it.
All right. So rebel troopers are going to activate.
YOLO. All right. So rebel trooper number 1.
Oops. I did not mean to do that. I meant to clear it. Okay. So
actually, let's go with rebel trooper number 3. That one's going first. He's going to activate. He's going to shoot the stormtrooper right here.
Oh, he can't see it. Yep.
Yeah, he can.
Yep. So they are
blue, yellow. And then they get this.
Black. And then, yes, they get that addition. Ooh.
That's 4 damage.
4 damage.
So, goodbye.
Well, 3 because of the block. Yep.
All right.
Okay, so one guy
So, where's the stormtrooper card? That's right number 2. And he was damaged.
Yeah.
So, all right. And then that's number 3.
Yep, who is also damaged.
Who's also damaged. So we can have this guy shoot him.
Yeah, do we want this guy to move at all?
Oh, yeah, we could totally have him move here.
Yeah, just kind of block.
And we can make another wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
That's a good idea.
And then this guy, let's go and shoot here.
Yep. Roll it up. Ooh, 3 block.
So we got 2 damage. We have Pierce 1 for 3 damage. Nope.
Yeah, nothing.
All right.
So move back.
And then this guy.
So same target. Okay, that one.
That's 3 damage. That's 2. That's all we need to kill.
Can he pierce?
He can, yeah.
Okay, then he can kill it for exactly.
Well, he also has this. So 1, 2, 3.
Oh, we were attacking the damaged one. I'm sorry. Yes, you are correct.
That's number 3.
Yep.
All right, so he's dead.
Yep. Okay.
And then, yeah, he can just also help create our wall here.
Yeah, there's no reason not to.
All right.
Okay. Rebels have activated. BT.
All right.
BT gains +1 damage for the round.
Poor rebels.
Yeah.
You're getting murder-botted.
So he is going to move 4 and try to attack Garkin, but obviously he won't be able to.
BT gets +1 damage, you said, for the round?
Yep.
Gross.
Well, he's only going to do 1 attack.
Is he?
Yeah, that's all he's got here is just the 1 attack.
Seems weird. Okay.
Well, I don't know if his card. That's the wrong guy. That's the wrong thing. His card. Yeah, no, he's not using his missile salvo, so
Okay.
he's just doing a regular attack.
Okay. Regular attack at 4 dice.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, 3 dice.
Well, he has an ability on here too that says, "Assassin, before you declare an attack, become focused."
Ooh.
So that's us. So
Alright.
he's rolling 4 dice.
Yeah, and I assume that ability is active
I would
because
assume
it's a passive ability for
So
him.
yeah, so he gets one of every color. So blue, yellow, red, green, and a base 1 damage
yeah,
against the storm.
against one of the
dead
allies,
rebel.
right? Because is he melee or is he ranged? He's ranged.
He's ranged.
I guess technically
He would what? Move 1
he can move 4
and attack.
and attack Garkin, but he could go 1, 2, 3. Can he jump that 4?
He could
And
see him from here.
Yeah, and he could attack Fen instead.
Yeah.
Because I think is that worse for us than him attacking a rebel ally? Probably.
Yeah, that was our fault. We should have put. Oh, it wouldn't
doesn't
have mattered
matter.
because
You just had one. You just didn't have enough
There's
bodies.
not enough bodies. Yeah.
But he had to move 4 or at least 3 to have that be a thing. If he was only going to move 2, it wouldn't have mattered.
Right. Yeah,
Okay.
there was possibility.
So Fen rolls a black.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Crunch.
Surge priority. Pierce 2, so that's gone anyway.
So all right. So 3.
And blast 1. Ooh.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage.
7 damage.
Okay.
Blast 1. So all of our rebels are going to take a damage.
Okay. He has 1 hit point left. And then each of the rebel troopers take 1. Yeah. Murderbot is right.
And then move 2 to reposition 4. So he's just going to move 1, 2. Jeez.
Okay.
He's done.
At least he's done.
Good lord. Okay.
I think Garkin's gonna go.
Sure.
And it's gonna attack the dude next to him.
Yeah. Hang on a sec. Alright. Gosh darn it. Yeah, we gotta find another solution. This application just doesn't want to work.
Just keeps crashing.
Yeah, I keep hearing it like.
And it's not the phone, obviously.
Yeah, we switched phones and it's still not working. So.
Alright, so it's 3 damage with 2 surges.
Yeah.
And we got 1 block. So 2 damage with.
What can Garkin do?
So
with his
Garkin.
surges?
Garkin search for Pierce 1 and Cleave 1. So really,
Okay.
so he can Pierce 1, so deal 3 damage. That will kill that guy.
Yeah.
So this one's dead. And then Cleave the other one. Because Pierce 1 and Cleave.
Yep.
Actually, he doesn't even need to Pierce 1, does he?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, so he just removes Strain.
Makes sense.
And then he gets another attack. So I guess he might as well
Sorry,
just.
guys. I know this dice app just keeps crashing.
It was working fine for a while.
I know. Now all of a sudden it just won't.
Try closing all those windows and then reopening it. See if that helps. Because you got like 10 open windows. It might be. That might be an issue. Sometimes just starting it all over. Okay. Try now. Alright, well.
That was good.
Yeah, that's another good one. So we lose.
Lose one of the surges.
So
That's
just
it.
a pierce. So 3
Yeah.
damage. Okay. I think we're just accepting that Garkin is going to be the one that gets wounded.
Yeah, we might not have a choice.
Okay.
All right. So Garkin is done.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going? ISB. There we go. At the start of this group's activation, each of its hidden figures moves 2 to reposition 3. Each of its others becomes hidden. So
2 to reposition
no,
3.
no, they're not hidden. Neither of them are hidden.
Oh, okay.
Only if they were hidden does that kind of
Alright.
thing. So that guy now becomes hidden. I got it right here.
Okay.
And he's going to do his coordinated raid. So he's just going to get, excuse me, get a free attack.
Read the coordinated raid part.
One figure in this group that can
Okay.
attacks rebel troopers, but they can't see the rebel troopers. So they're just going to attack Garkin, probably, because they would then just default to the closest, I think.
Read the whole thing.
One figure in this group that can attacks rebel troopers.
But there are no rebel troopers.
They can't see rebel troopers.
Hmm. Hmm.
I think then it just changes the target of its attack.
Yeah, go for it.
So
Blue-green against a black. Yeah, I think that's the issue, is when it crashes, you need to close out the other windows, because now it's stable.
okay, so
That's going to hurt.
2 damage.
What's its surge?
Oh, +2.
Okay, so 4
4 damage.
on Garkin.
Yep.
Alright, so that'll put a 5 here, remove 1.
Yep, 2 away.
That's 2 away.
Okay. But the good thing is that guy is going to move 3 to attack the rebel troopers instead. So 1, 2, 3, and attack rebel trooper number 2.
Hmm.
And rebel troopers roll
Black.
Black? No, they roll
White. Oh,
Come
interesting.
on, rebel trooper.
Yeah, that's okay. I just wanted to take the hit.
Ho!
He dodge?
He dodged.
Get out. Nice.
And then move 3 to reposition 3. So
I think
1,
it'd be
2,
1.
3.
No, it's going to be 1, 2, 3. I would think. There, you're what? 1 away, 2 away. Yeah, maybe. I don't
feel
know.
like
They're both.
because he was here,
Mhm.
1, 2. He can move here. That's probably his best spot
Yeah,
because
that
he
makes
has
sense.
no line of sight except from these 2 guys.
Yeah, that's probably.
And he's like around a corner, and this is all blocking terrain.
Yeah,
right
the
here.
reposition thing is always tricky sometimes. Okay.
And he's no longer hidden because he attacked
Mhm.
and wasn't able to re-engage that hidden.
Okay.
So he's done.
Mhm.
We're up.
Yeah. So I honestly think this might be a turn for. This might be a turn for Fen just to recover.
That's fair.
These guys are pretty far away.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I could go with Fen because all these guys have gone. Well, maybe we don't do that. Maybe we just go with one of you guys and kill these guys. Because this officer orders somebody to attack.
That's relevant.
I mean, I could pop out with Fen and try to shoot. I'm not going to kill the officer. This guy's fully healthy. He's only got 1 health until he flips.
Yeah.
The other option is to kind of move with Fen and maybe take a shot at this guy.
These guys went.
Or I can move with Fen, rest with Fen, use our other med pack, and that'll prevent him from flipping.
I'm wondering if maybe you just strain 1 to this spot
Do what?
and
Doing
attack BT once and then recover once.
never gonna kill BT.
Yeah.
It's just a waste. I'd rather move towards those crates.
Yeah. I get you.
I got to take a move action eventually. There's 2 health left on that officer. It might not be. Maybe you could
It
shoot
might
the
be
officer
better-
with Gideon.
I could try.
He's only got 2 health left.
I know, but Gideon doesn't have any way to pump his weapon.
Yeah, but he's only rolling a white.
Yeah.
And you can use a surge to remove the strain. You can use a surge to stun him. If you stun him, it's relevant because then he can't move. He can only attack, which is quite helpful.
Yeah. I guess we could try. So Gideon can go.
So in the app, officers are not limited by range to order guys around. The
Yeah,
app
I
just
don't think
tells
they
you.
are. Yeah.
So these guys are super dangerous, but he's so far away. We're not even if
Yeah.
I moved.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what happens. Dodge.
Unbelievable.
I can remove a strain. Try again, I guess.
Yeah, go for it. Surge for.
Nothing. Stun, I guess.
Yeah,
That's
stun's
the best thing I
relevant.
can do.
Okay.
So 1 damage and a stun.
All right. Got a stun token for him. Jeez. Okay.
Gosh darn. Well, I guess it wouldn't have really mattered anyway. He doesn't have a way of plussing his damage, and he just rolled a bunch of surges on the last attack. Okay.
Who's next?
The Stormtrooper.
Okay.
Squad training, gain Pierce 1 for each other figure in the group, so that's not going to trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Move 3 to attack the healthy rebel that has suffered the least damage.
So 3.
He's just going to attack one of the rebels.
Yeah, there's just
One of
1,
them.
2, 3.
Yeah, he's just going to attack one of those things.
Yep.
So
Just swap the yellow out for a green.
3 damage.
All right, and these troopers have 3 health.
Yep.
So he's dead.
That guy's down.
Stormtrooper number 1.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, and the trooper is gonna move 2 to reposition 4. So he's just gonna move back to.
That's 4. Reposition 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. All right, he's done.
Okay.
Mac and Fen. So I guess we just have Mac go and try and pull that guy out.
I mean, I could have Fen go
Take out that officer.
and try to take out the officer. He's not adjacent to anybody,
He also has a white die though.
but he's at least not adjacent.
Yeah, he's not gonna re-roll it.
Yeah.
It's up to you. I mean, taking
I
out the
think-
officer does
here's what
sound
I'm gonna
good.
do. I'm gonna rest with this guy.
Why would you rest first?
I'm gonna rest first so I can recover my strain, and then use a med pack, and then I'm just gonna strain 1, 2.
You would have strained to move first.
Oh sure, fine.
That's why I was confused.
Strain to move first.
Yeah, because then you clear all of the strain.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you're using our last med pack.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then so action is to rest, remove all the strain.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna attack him.
Yeah.
Blue green against a white.
All right. Got the range. 2 damage. Unless you can pierce something away.
No.
Okay. 2 damage.
Shucks. Okay.
1 away. Fortunately.
Did we run out of
Yeah.
activations?
Unless there's another one in there.
I got more activation tokens.
He hasn't gone yet.
Okay.
All right. So he's going to go.
Mm-hmm.
See what he does. Bonus. Before this activation, the highest cost Imperial figure that isn't already focused becomes focused.
Okay.
BT becomes focused.
Yeah. That's actually good for us. Sounds weird, but BT is going to focus on his turn anyways.
Yeah.
So it's just a duplicate focus.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't focus on his turn. He
Yeah,
just gets an extra die.
No, it says before each of his attacks he becomes focused.
Oh, it does say that. Okay, so
So.
you're right. Order. Another Imperial figure with a figure cost of 3 or less attacks the healthy rebel closest to this figure.
So that's attacking Fen.
Yeah, and it's got to be the Stormtrooper because that's the only
Yeah.
thing with a figure 3 or less.
Yep. That's
Okay.
fine.
That's
Glad I recovered.
but 3 block. 1 damage.
Okay.
That's it.
Not a problem.
And the officer is going to move 3 to attack Mac Eshkare. See if he moves 1, 2, 3.
Okay, that makes sense. But he can't attack Mac. Can't see
but he's
anyone
still
else.
going to try. I think he still does that
Yes.
move, though. So.
And then he can't attack, so then he goes to the next, whatever his next
No,
thing
he's.
is.
I mean, he ordered and then he did his move and attack.
Okay,
So,
that's it.
if not within 3 spaces of a rubble, recover 2 damage.
All right. That's
So
annoying.
he recovers his damage.
Okay. And he's activated.
Finish. Mac
Max
just
needs
tries to take out this stupid ISB.
Yeah.
I think that's all. Just that guy is just.
We've
the
been punished by
worst.
dodged.
So punished. All right.
Well, it'll kill him.
Murdered. And he can remove this.
Those guys,
Okay.
those guys were
are gone.
nasty.
They were so nasty.
All right. You can keep those damage by you.
Yeah.
And so this guy's going to come off the board.
All right.
Okay.
So that was 1 attack.
Mhm.
He could strain 2 and interact with one of those crates.
Sounds great.
That sounds pretty good.
Med
So he'll
packs.
strain 1, 2, and interact with this. Gain a med pack and 50 credits.
All right.
So we got another
Beautiful.
med pack, which is relevant.
Okay.
Mac is done. More Imperial forces bursting through the jungle. How many stormtroopers? 1.
Mm-hmm.
Reinforced 2 stormtroopers over here.
Over here.
Yeah, they switched spots. And a random. Gosh darn it.
What is it?
ISB infiltrators, elite, redeployed. Here.
Wow.
Ugh.
That's rough.
So rough.
Might have
Took
to
everything
run
to
from
kill
them.
those guys, and we
We
failed.
could range them though.
Yeah.
We can easily range them. Vader?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. Through the smoke and haze from the blaster fire, you see the outline of a dark, imposing figure striding out of the jungle. It is not until a glowing red blade appears in the figure's hand that you realize a Dark Lord of the Sith has arrived. You know that you have no chance of defeating Vader. Deploy Vader here with the rebel troopers in tow. Darth Vader cannot be defeated.
Uh-huh.
Actually, one up. Only 2 transports have yet to depart, Lieutenant Talcon says over the commly. Keep standing strong. So basically, we have to range Vader.
You're running from Vader for sure.
Gotta range Vader. Try and range those ISBs, because they just wreck us.
Yeah.
Well, I guess now it makes more sense that BT is there.
Yep. All right.
Okay, so flip everything up.
Yeah.
They need their activation token back.
Yeah, they sure do.
Gosh darn it.
And we need Vader's
Alright.
card.
And you need Vader's card.
And we need... anything other than Vader's card?
Nope.
Alright.
Still had everything else.
Oh, joy.
Oh, Joy's
There's
right.
Vader.
Just
I
put
guess
him
you
here,
could
it's
just fit
fine.
him here. Okay.
Yeah. This is hard, guys.
Well,
Worst case, you could probably always keep retreating back into the base.
we're definitely retreating. So I think maybe I minimize damage by... I think maybe Fen goes.
And just takes out that stormtrooper.
Shoots that stormtrooper, and then he runs
Just
4,
runs.
which would be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
And then when Gideon can move and then order Fen to move, and we can run in the base.
That's true.
And then only...
Garkin's left out there.
yeah, and maybe he can move away before the
Onslaught.
onslaught happens.
Yeah.
These guys are going to be kind of screwed by this.
Yeah, that
even
water
if they,
is really...
that water's going to stop them. So if we might be able to chance to even range
It's
them.
possible.
So
All right, so Fen goes.
yeah, so Fen just
You
Just
gotta
shoot
flip your
this
things
guy.
up. You gotta flip all your
Oh,
things
yeah.
up.
I'm bad at this game. New round. Flip,
New
flip.
round.
They're all green. Okay, so Fen goes.
Yep.
He is going to take a pop shot at that stormtrooper.
Mm-hmm.
So blue green against the black.
1 damage.
Stormtrooper number 1.
Yes.
Jeez, I rolled a 1.
Yes.
All
You
right.
rolled minimum.
See ya. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
He's out. That's Fen.
Okay.
Mark him.
Darth Vader.
Okay.
Apply +1 to each attack. At the end of this figure's activation, this figure suffers 2 damage.
Okay.
So this figure discards each harmful condition.
Okay.
First thing is brutality. Move 4 to engage 2 or more rebels, then attack each adjacent rebel. Seems appropriate.
Yeah.
Brutality. So it's +1 damage for the attack and red, red, yellow, if I remember.
Red, red, yellow.
Red, red, yellow with a white.
Yeah, they could dodge.
It would be
This
hilarious.
should not happen, though.
Nope. But Vader rolled minimum. But it's still 4 damage.
I think he can re-roll an attack die on his card.
No, defending.
Alright, so what did he roll?
Minimum. He only rolled 4.
Oh, well.
It's still enough.
Still dead.
But it's minimum.
Minimum
Yeah, that guy's gone.
Minimum
And he's going to then attack the other one.
Yep.
Roll. That's a bigger attack. He's
Yeah.
very dead.
He's very dead. Yeah, you don't need the nice thing when you play against Vader. You don't have to put damage on the board usually.
And then he is going to move 2 towards Garkin.
Vader?
Yeah.
Okay.
He can't see him though, so Fen, I suppose, can be a target of this instead. Force choke. 2
Okay.
damage and a strain.
Okay. That's not good.
And then Vader technically suffers 2 damage, but I don't think there's much point in tracking his damage because he can't be defeated.
Boy.
So it literally says in the app he can't be defeated. So I don't know what the point of him.
Yeah, we'll do
taking
it just because
damage
the
is.
opposite.
All right, pull that off for now.
Okay.
Vader's done.
Oh, yeah, I guess he needs an activation token, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Wow.
we're up.
Well, I think you go with Gideon
Okay,
and just command
you to move.
someone
Fen
to
to move.
move.
I can't right now. Actually, I'd have to rest first.
Horrible.
I guess I could.
I mean, you can rest, strain 2, command,
Yeah.
and then that's the best you can do.
Yeah. So I guess I'll strain 1 first
Mm-hmm.
to move 1.
Yeah.
I will take a rest action
Mm-hmm.
to remove these. And then I'm going to command Fen to do a move.
Yeah.
1.
Do we want to do Fen, or do we want to do?
Wanna
Yeah,
do
because
Garden?
Fen's already. Yes, Fen. For
Yeah,
sure.
Fen's gone already.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep. Okay. And then you can strain 1 to
I
move
could
1.
strain 1 more and move 1.
Well, that would prevent you from commanding next turn again.
It would. I mean, I could just rest again.
Yeah, I think it's fine. All right.
All right, Gideon is done. ISBs.
Oh, of course.
After attacking, the other 2 rebels closest may test insight.
Okay.
It's going to be irrelevant. They do get their coordinated strike. So they're going to perform an attack against the healthy rebel that has suffered the least damage once per group, but that's just going to be Garkin because that's the only person they can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they roll.
Blue green.
Yeah.
Man, they really changed it up this time. They went with the higher figures first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so blue-green against Garkin's black.
Yeah.
2 damage. That's enough.
That's enough. Garkin's wounded. Which is going to impair his movement quite a
Yeah,
bit. Alright.
it is what it is.
Okay.
Okay, and that was just the freebie attack.
Yeah.
So then they're going to move 3. 1, 2, and that's
it.
actually as far as he can get. So roll that again. Well, you got a 3 block this time. Surge for +2.
Okay.
So just 2 damage. And then move 3 to reposition 3. So back 1. And then this guy is going to move 1, 2, 3. Roll it up. That's going to hurt. So +2, so 5 minus 1 is 4.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And move back 1.
Alright. Garkin's going.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
See ya. It's fair. Okay, Garkin's gone. BT. He gains an extra damage for the round.
I had a red die. Oh, you took it.
And now he's doing missile salvo. This figure's attacks do not require line of sight or accuracy.
Or accuracy?
Okay, or accuracy. Okay. Move 4 to attack Gideon Argus using a single red die. So he just gets to attack me no matter where he is on the board.
And he's just rolling
with
1
4.
die. Oh, your bone died?
Apparently. This app must use a ton of juice because it was at 93 when we started this. I guess it was 2
I don't
hours
think it's
ago,
the
but
app. I think it's the
my phone is so overheated too.
it's the keeping the light on the whole time.
Yeah, you have to though. All right, we might have to switch to regular dice. Just roll them on the table.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not a big deal for now. So
Yeah.
he's just rolling a die.
Okay, so he's rolling 1 red die and he gets +1 attack or +1 damage.
Yep.
So 3.
Is it an attack or just what does it say?
Move 4 to attack Gideon using a single red die. But
All
his
right.
bonus for the round was +1.
But he's still focused, so he will.
Yeah, so he will roll
That's
that.
why I was asking if it was an attack.
Yep, it is. Ooh, 5.
5 on Gideon.
1 away from flipping.
Okay.
And then... Okay. So he's just spreading out his attacks. So then he's attacking the closest rebel within 5 spaces that has not already been attacked using a single yellow. And he's getting +1 damage, obviously.
Yeah, this
still.
is his assault ability.
Yeah, it's his... Yeah. So +1 damage. And then he's... No, not greens. Why are you rolling a green?
Because he's focused every time he attacks. That's how his ability works.
No, it's telling you to only roll a single die, though.
Right, the die pool is a single die pool, but then he gets focused.
You think?
Yeah, that's how the card works, sadly.
All right.
So it's 2.
But surge priorities. So he's attacking the closest one that he hasn't attacked yet.
So it's Fenner or Mac.
So Fen or Mac, pick.
Potato, potato.
Okay, so he'll just do Mac right now because the next one is going to be Fen.
Yeah.
So Mac right now.
Actually, it would be better for us to have the yellow die always go at Fen, because the blue die is going to do more damage in theory.
Okay. So he's going at Fen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
So don't I roll defense, though?
I didn't.
Yeah, well, you
Should
should
I
be
have?
rolling a defense.
Okay, so I guess roll a black for me.
Surge cancel.
That wouldn't have mattered for me.
Okay. And then for me... Oh, 3
Oh,
block.
that's a big deal. Okay, so the priority... Oh, fudge, of course. Pierce 2.
Okay.
Then +1... No, I'm sorry, then blast 1. Ugh, that's going to flip Gideon.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh darn it. And then recover 1. Irrelevant.
Big deal.
Okay,
So
he's
I'm only
gonna
taking
flip.
1 damage?
You're taking 1.
That's not
Except
bad.
Gideon gets flipped.
Yeah.
Which is pretty terrible.
We are massively damaged. Okay.
At least he keeps the same endurance. That seems interesting. Oh, he has one more on the other side.
So
I
you
was playing
could.
that wrong. I
Yes,
could
you were.
have. All right, good to know. Read your cards. Okay, and then he's gonna attack
Did you
with a
do the
blue
one
die.
damage to Mac for the
No.
blast
And then he's attacking Mac
with
with a blue.
Mac rolls a white or a black?
Mac rolls a white.
Okay, so dodge.
So good.
So
Dodges tonight. Okay, so Mac's fine. So those were all part of his missile salvo. Now he's going to move 2 to reposition 4. So he's going to move back 1. Yeah.
yep.
Okay. BT's done. He only flipped 2 guys.
So did Mac. So it's Mac and
Just Mac and the rebels.
the rebels are all dead.
Oh, they're all dead. Yeah. That's true.
They've been dead for
Yeah,
a while.
they got killed by Vader.
Yeah.
They haven't been dead that long. They just
So it's because these two went
it's just Mac.
just Mac. So Mac might as well go.
Yeah.
Do you have any med packs left?
We have 1.
Might as well use it.
Yeah.
If we all get flipped, we lose.
Right, exactly. So he might as well
Strain one.
strain
Yep.
1, interact with that crate.
Yep.
Ugh, 2 supply cards.
Okay.
So no med packs. Shuffle that up.
Alright, so first supply card is shock grenades. Second supply card is shield pack. Exhaust this card during your activation. A friendly figure within 3 spaces gains a block. Then you may deplete this card for another friendly figure within 3 spaces to gain a block. Interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's got those 2 things.
Alright, so now I think he just...
So resting isn't really going to do a lot.
Yeah, it'll remove 3 strain
Oh, I
and
guess we do
5
still
damage.
have a med pack, yeah.
Yeah.
So I suppose, and these are on Mac at the
Because
moment.
Fenn's most likely going to get fit.
So do we want these to get passed to somebody while I'm adjacent? Because they could get past either Fenn or Garkin.
You're not moving, so you're going to be adjacent no matter what.
No, I'm moving. I'm going to move towards this door.
You can't.
Why?
Not if you're resting. You took an action to...
I can still strain 1.
Okay, sure. So strain 1 now.
Yeah, so that way I can...
Fine, strain
remove
1
as
now.
much. But that's what I'm saying, before I am no longer adjacent to
No,
people.
I think that shield pack works...
it does work within 3.
yeah, give the grenades to Fenn, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe he can deploy them
Okay.
against something.
So he's going to
If
strain.
it's probably not going to
1.
matter. I don't see us attacking now the rest of
Move
this
this
game.
way. He'll recover.
Name of the game is
Use the med
Survive.
pack. And he's done.
Okay.
Stormtroopers.
Yep.
After this group's activation, reinforce 1 defeated figure from this group as close as possible to the other figures. They can't. Move 3
Joke's on you, game.
to attack Fenn. Can't see anybody. Then move 2 to reposition 4.
3.
I guess
4.
they want to be here.
Yep. Is that 4?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's 4.
Yeah. I mean, this is also 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
And then the other one's going to do the same thing.
Okay.
And then that guy's just going to move.
3.
And then move 2. Yep.
Okay.
Officer. Before this activation, the highest cost Imperial figure that isn't already focused becomes focused. So BT
Vader?
becomes... Oh, yeah. Vader. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Move 3 to attack Mac. 1, 2, 3. He can't see Mac, so he's
Attack
just going to
Gideon.
attack Gideon because that's
Already flipped.
closer. And
So
it's
blue yellow
blue-yellow
against a black.
against a black.
All right.
And
So
his surge priority
2
is
blocks.
focus first, but she doesn't need the focus. I'm sorry, the accuracy first, but she doesn't need that. Then he's going to become focused,
Okay.
and then he's going to do +1, which he's got enough of it.
So 1 damage.
Yeah, 1 damage on Gideon.
Okay. And he's activated.
And he is done, yes. Finish. More Imperial forces come bursting out of the jungle. Because Vader's not enough. How many stormtroopers are there? 3. How many ISB are there? 2. New figure. Heavy troopers. Elite. Deploy back here.
Well, that's good for us.
Yeah.
Hey, some good news.
So I guess we'll put Vader here.
Heavy Trooper Elite. Hey, I got some of these painted. Woo!
Yeah, we do.
Just painted them.
Okay, these guys are back here.
All right. Elite Heavies.
And more. Probe droid. Back here.
All right. So here's the Elite Heavy.
Probe droid.
And we have a Pro Droid as well.
Uh-huh.
Regular?
Yep.
Can you see them there?
Sort of. I guess I can
Actually, we
shift.
could shift these down just a
Shift
tiny
down a
bit.
little bit.
There you go.
There we go.
And you said regular?
Regular.
Okay.
And he is here. More! Imperial officer. Regular. Back here. Behind those guys. So now we're going to need a color for that guy. So
Alright.
maybe make him blue. Because I see you got a blue base right there. Why did you grab an Alliance smuggler?
Oh, it's an accident. Alright.
So he spawns back here. And I suppose you could just put his card here because
We got space.
we got space and we're not going over there, that's for sure. Okay. Just 1 transport left, Lieutenant Talkin calls over the comlink. Hold on just a little longer. Last round. Gotta survive. Oh, she opened another door. The withering fire from the Imperial forces is taking its toll on your team. I'd say so. We're nearly done loading the last of the transports, Lieutenant Talkin informs you over your comlink. We just need a little more time. I'll clear your way to your ship if you need to make an escape. Another door opens on a remote signal from the command center. This opens. And we get tile. Like this. And a couple of end caps. Well, at least we can line of sight these guys.
Going to need to.
Alright. Continue. More crates. That's good. Crate. Crate. Another squad of rebels comes rushing out. Deploy regular rebel troopers here.
Okay.
So we get our rebel troopers back.
Yeah, I thought they were gone. Alright.
But they're deploying back here, so we're gonna maybe they'll get to move. Get our figures back. Minor peril. I'd say so. The stress of the battle is starting to get to you.
Oh, great. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, we gotta do a test. Each hero may test insight. Each hero that does not pass suffers a strain.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna
Okay.
roll my one red die for Garkin. Fail.
Missed, so a strain.
And then I got a blue and a green for Fen. Fail.
Yep.
And go for it.
Blue and a green for Mac.
Success.
Passed. Blue, green, red for Gideon.
Fail.
Fail.
That's terrible.
Yep. All right.
All right, I think you go with Gideon first. And just
I can't order.
rest.
Rest in order.
Yeah, rest in order.
Then he's stuck out there, but I guess
Well, he
he's
could move
wounded.
two.
It doesn't really
He
matter.
can go 1-2. He's
Yeah.
wounded.
Okay, so Gideon can go
Mm-hmm.
and rest as his first action.
Mm-hmm.
Then he can command Fen.
Yep. So he's just see ya. 1, 2, 3. He was here.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Get adjacent to it. Great. Seems
Yep.
better.
And then he can.
And then
strain
he
2.
can strain 2 and go 1, 2.
Yep.
Trying to get out of dodge. Gideon has gone. BT.
Okay.
Move 4 to attack the closest
Ugh.
healthy rebel.
1, 2, 3, 4. Which
So
is
he's
Mac.
Mac,
Oh man.
who is basically fully healthy at the moment. However,
This is gonna hurt.
yeah,
So he rolls one of every color die, and you roll a white.
I roll a white.
All right, dodge.
Not a dodge.
Not a dodge, and this is a high damage roll.
Yep. But I
So-
cancel that surge, so
Yeah.
it's just the damage.
So it's 7.
One left.
BT is no joke.
Okay. Move 2 to reposition 4.
Okay.
So he's just move back 1.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Yep. He's done.
All right, Max
All right,
going.
so Mac's going and getting the heck out of here.
Put him all the way back in that corner behind those rebels.
Yeah, he's just gonna double move.
Actually, he could probably just move 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Or
1, 2, 3,
strain.
4, and yeah, so he can strain 1.
You could even strain 2 and go in the back corner here.
Yeah, that's true. And then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Maybe loot it.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Hope to get a med pack.
Interact. Gained a med pack. And 50 credits.
That's legit.
Okay, 1 med pack. Mac is done.
Okay.
Heavies.
They're not doing anything.
We're gonna move 5.
Okay. 5?
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy smokes.
they're done.
Okay. Where are my heavies? They're all the way over there.
Yeah, they don't have a token actually. So many tokens. Okay, they're done. We're up. I suppose.
So Fen goes. Fen is going
Oh, he's
to.
gone. Sorry.
Fen's gonna go. I didn't ready all my stuff because
Yeah.
I'm terrible. Fen's gonna go. He's gonna recover
Okay.
and take a med pack
Okay.
because he's only got 5 health left.
Yep.
And then he's
Interact with
going
this
to interact
crate.
with that crate.
Draw supply cards. 2.
Chance cube. At the end of a mission, discard 1 crate token. Roll 1 blue die. If the accuracy is 4 or higher, hero that card cannot be used. So any card that you get from the supply deck that gives you credits, you can't use them. You're
Yeah,
supposed
because
to
there's no way to
you're s-
add credits into the system.
You're supposed to just remove them.
Yeah, we just
but
didn't remember which ones.
We just get rid of them. Locked chest.
Oh,
That's
that's
one.
cool. So that's
Yep.
1.
And missing key. Get
No. That has never happened.
That's never happened ever.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
So yeah, so locked chest
You can put it on
requires.
the
Yeah, so it's
Zoom.
pretty funny. So locked chest literally requires you to have the missing key to open
Uh-huh.
it, and I just drew the missing key.
Yeah, and technically those both say draw another supply card.
Nice. All right.
So you technically even draw 2 more.
No, oh, each one says.
Each one says that.
Wow, holy smokes, pit
Because
droid.
normally they don't do anything. Like, you're normally holding onto that card forever.
Okay,
So what'd you get?
I got a pit droid, which it just puts this little dude into play. There's no
He's
crates.
not going to do anything.
There's no crates,
It's
so
not even a
it
point.
literally not really worth doing anything.
Yeah.
But we can put it out there. And then we got a power generator. Discard this card and a crate token in your play area. Apply +2 attack and pierce, which
We're not using that either.
yeah, we could just honestly discard those.
Okay. But that's awesome that we got the chest right off the bat.
That's crazy.
That has never happened.
That's luck.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
How many campaigns have we gone?
I know where we got one or the other and
Never
didn't
got
get both. I can't believe it. That's so cool. Okay.
They get the Hondo's Treasure reward card
I
at the end of the mission.
know. I know. I don't remember what it is. At one point I sneaked and peeked because I just wanted to know what it was, but I forgot what it was. All right. So that was Fen. So Fen is done. Vader. At the end of this figure's activation, each rebel adjacent to this figure suffers a damage.
Fair enough.
He removes all of his harmful conditions. Brutality. Move 4 to engage 2 or more rebels, which he's not going to be able to get to either of them. So,
Move 4.
yeah, so move 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Then he's going to move 2
Okay.
and force choke
1, 2.
the healthy rebel that has suffered the least damage.
That would be.
So I think he's just going to skip that
He's gonna
because
force choke Fen.
he can't see Fen.
Can he not?
No. Gideon's in the way, and there's like walls and stuff here.
Yeah, he can't.
So I think he's just going to move. He's going to skip that action, and he's going to move 6 towards the closest non-ready hero, which he's...
All right. Where is that?
Which is... Well, no. Non-ready is Garkin.
Yeah. So just
Oh, non-ready. So already flipped. Okay, so he's just going to stay right there.
Mm-hmm.
Has already activated.
Yeah, he's already there.
Okay. So Vader's done. At the end of the activation, Gideon is going to suffer damage because he's adjacent to Vader.
Fair enough. Okay.
He's wearing his brown pants.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
Vader's done.
we have
So it's Garkin and the Rebels.
I mean,
Maybe we go with the Rebels just to get them in front of everybody to be a meat shield. Just
Okay,
in case.
That's fine.
So
there,
yeah.
Actually,
I mean,
here.
you can't really get around that way.
there's the best way.
Or you could put him... Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter.
This is fine as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right, those guys have gone. ISB can't attack anybody. Move 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Can't attack anybody, obviously. So then they're going to move 3 to reposition 3, but they're just going to move as far forward as they can.
Yep.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I guess this guy would probably go here. That's the better. Okay. Each figure that did not attack becomes hidden, so they both become hidden. Okay. Finished. Garkin. Run and hide.
yeah. He was here.
Yep.
And I mean, I think screw it.
Yeah, just get the heck out of Dodge. 100%. The probe droid is going to...
I actually think we move him here. Is this the last turn?
Yeah. it
Oh,
has
okay,
to
so
be.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right.
Move 3 to attack the closest healthy rebel. So he's just going to move 1, 2, 3. Come in here. And then he would self-destruct if he was nearby guys, but he's not, so he's going to move another 2. Finish. Imperial officer back here. Before this activation, the highest cost Imperial figure that's not focused becomes focused. So that would be
Vader.
No, it's BT. Vader's already focused. He didn't never attack.
That's BT.
So BT's focused.
Okay.
And then order a figure with cost 3 or less to attack, but nobody has line of sight.
Yep.
So he's going to skip that. So he's going to move 3 and attack the closest healthy rebel. So I think he's just going to attack one of these. That or he attacks Gideon, who's wounded. I guess
Gideon.
I don't know. Okay.
I mean, he doesn't even have the closest healthy rebel, so I think you just class the closest rebel, which is Gideon.
Okay.
So,
So blue, yellow against the black. Well, triple block.
yeah, there's no damage. Unless the surgeons are like +2 and Fierce 1.
No, he's just got +1.
Okay.
So he's done.
Oh, he's actually focused.
No, that one's not. It's that new one. This is the one that was already on the board. It was this guy. Oh, we did that wrong.
Yeah, you did that wrong. You moved this one, which was focused.
Yeah.
So how do you know which one was supposed to go?
Because it's the blue one. I
Okay, so move that guy back.
So
Rewind.
1, 2, 3, 1. I think he was back here, actually.
Yeah.
All right, so rewind.
So this is the guy that's activating.
Yeah. So
That's this one.
moving 3, so 1, 2, that's as far as he can get. And then moving 1, 2 again.
Okay.
So yeah, now he's done. Okay, sorry, my bad. Stormtroopers. They would reinforce, but they're not going to. Move 3 to attack the rebel troopers. 1, 2 is as far as they can get.
You can move 1 up.
3.
Mm-hmm.
He still can't see anything. So they're going to move 2 to reposition 4.
So 1, 2. Or 1, 2 behind Vader. It doesn't matter.
Whatever.
They can't see a rebel trooper from any space.
Yeah. And so we'll just move all these guys up here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They're done. Now the other officer goes, this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to order someone to attack, but nobody has line of sight.
This one probably has... Oh, he's in this square.
Yeah, he doesn't have line of sight to
doesn't
anybody.
look like it. Well, hold on. I gotta stand up. So... Yeah, he's got line of sight to that trooper.
Which one?
The middle one.
Okay. So blue-green against a white.
So...
Is that enough?
Surge is what?
Priority is...
What's the first surge?
Oh, I gotta pull up the stormtroopers to see what their search priority is. +1.
Alright, so that killed. Number 3. Okay.
And then he wants to move 3. That's as close as he's gonna get. Alright.
Okay. So that was the other one.
Yeah. That's everything. That's it. The last ship is off. Lieutenant Talkin shouts excitedly, "Great work! Get yourselves to safety." You retreat through the base to your ship and quickly get aboard. Your pilot is already there, ready to take off as soon as everyone is accounted for. Their surviving rebel troopers who had fought alongside you come aboard your ship, thankful to you for saving their lives. You receive the regular rebel troopers as allies for the next mission.
Yes.
Cool. When the last of your team comes aboard, the small freighter takes off and rockets out of the docking bay. Your ship comes alongside the medium transport Freedom Fighter, and the two ships leave Yavin 4's atmosphere only to come face to face with an Imperial Star Destroyer. Fortunately, the Star Destroyer is already preoccupied, hauling in another transport, allowing both your ship and the Freedom Fighter to make their escape into hyperspace. Thanks to your heroic efforts, all the remaining transports had enough time to take off before the Imperials could reach them. Victory! Barely. So we got the Admiral's uniform, which is a tier 3.
Okay, so let's we could do the
Yeah, we can pull this out now.
yeah. Let's I'm gonna just kind of clean up the board a little bit here so we can show the cards.
Well, we can just do them on
Oh, that's
the
true. So
Zoom cam.
Admiral's Victory. It's
It's
a
a tier
tier
3.
3. Wow.
Yeah.
Admiral's Victory.
Admiral's uniform.
Admiral's uniform. Okay. Oh yeah. So here we go. I'll read it first. It is +1 health. Exhaust this card when a rebel figure within 3 spaces rolls any number of dice. That figure may re-roll any number of those dice.
Cool.
Nice. So it's an armor.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is pretty thematic to give to
Gideon.
Gideon. He's the rebel commander.
I would agree with
So
that.
I think that's what we do with that.
Okay. We also get an emergency injector, which is a tier 1.
Okay. Ooh, if I remember, that's a decent card. All right, emergency injector. Oh, of course, it's the last card.
Last card in the pile.
Yep. So emergency injector. Deplete this card during your activation. You or an adjacent friendly figure recovers 2 strain and discards a harmful condition.
Nice.
So
That's pretty good.
yeah, it's a deplete. So I mean, if you had to pay for that card, it would kind of suck.
Yeah, but for free, it's fine.
But for a free little gadgety thing, and I don't know who would give that to, but
Maybe still just Gideon because he's going to be the one that's nearby people to do his commands.
yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, not to load him up or anything, but because it's him or people that are adjacent, and recovering 2 is legit because then he can actually do his command.
I agree. Yeah, that's a good
So that actually is probably relevant.
Okay.
Okay, so those are the ones we got for completing the mission with a victory. The other items that we have available in our armory, I will give you the tier 1 items first. A DH-17.
Okay.
We'll just pull them all out and then we'll show them on stream. DL-44.
Yep.
Gaffy Stick.
Gaffy stick.
These are all still tier 1s, by the way.
Gaffy stick. Okay.
E11.
E11 blaster. Okay.
Hand Cannon.
Oh, wow, hand cannon.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have a hero that really wants to stand.
Yeah, I don't know that we do either. All right, tier 2s. Oh, I'm sorry. One more tier 1. It was out of order. A tactical display.
Okay.
And then tier 2s. Just an overcharger and a weighted head. Now, for those of you that are used to playing the actual regular version of the campaign, the items are sometimes a different cost on the card than they are in the app. So make sure you double check. You want to go by the app because that's how all of your credits are accounted for. So just make sure that you check that if there's any discrepancies there. So we have 1,000 credits to spend. So if you want to show all those cards on stream, maybe.
So let's start with the. I guess we'll start with our weapons that we get. We got 5 new weapons. So we got 1 melee weapon, which is a gaffy stick.
And I'm just going to take this so I can work on putting some tokens away while you're thinking.
Sure. So we got a gaffy stick. That Garkin is probably the only person that would want that.
Yeah, he's the only melee character.
We have a hand cannon.
Which is basically a melee weapon up front with a gun.
Yeah, that's a weapon.
Just the 2 reds.
For one of the up close and personal range characters. I don't know if we want that.
I don't know that we do either.
We got an E11. Just a really good medium range blaster. We have the DL-44 pistol. It's the model of pistol that Han used, really good. And we've got a DH-17. This is the Rebel Trooper model pistol. It's decent. It's not bad. We got tactical display.
That, if I remember, is really good.
It's an attachment. You just exhaust it to guarantee a surge result.
Yeah, and the way that you can tell if your equipment can hold attachments, so I'll pull up like this is Mac's gun. So you can see down in this bottom corner, it has that little arrow symbol down here. That indicates that it can hold an attachment, and it also will indicate how many attachments you can put on it. So that has one arrow, so it can have one attachment.
So like the DL44 we just got has 2 arrows, so it can hold 2 attachments. So that makes that a pretty good weapon. And then our tier 2 items are, looks like just 2 modifications. We got an overcharger. To complete this card, when you declare an attack, remove 1 die from the target's defense pool. So that seems pretty good. And then exhaust this card while attacking. The attack gains cleave, and it's just cleave for surging. You can cleave multiple times. Okay, so we got to kind of figure out how to spend our money. We got 1,000 credits. It would actually help me if I just saw the app.
Yep,
Because,
I will pass it since
the,
it's different.
The costs are different.
Yep.
So
You can have that. And I'm going to work on organizing this a little bit here.
So gaffy stick. Red, yellow. Let's see if this is much of an upgrade. So Vibro X is a red yellow, so we're the same dice pool. Gaffy stick's not very good. I guess it automatically has a Pierce 1. And it has Surge to weaken. Whereas, Gaffy stick's not really impressive to me. I don't think we will buy a Gaffy stick. It's really cheap, which makes sense. It doesn't look like Garfin's gonna get a new weapon, for sure. DL44 is really good. Especially if you combine it with that tactical display. I think we're gonna get that DL44. I think we're gonna buy the tactical display. At least us with 325 credits left. Which actually doesn't allow us to buy anything else.
Well, you could just bank it.
Yeah.
You can bank your credits and use them from one campaign to the next.
So basically one person's going to get a sweet upgrade, and then everyone else is going to be like, meh.
That's okay. It's hard to do more than one good upgrade at a time.
I mean, we could buy this overcharger, deplete when you declare an attack, remove 1 die from the target's defense pool. Only costs 100, it's an upgrade, it can go on any gun. So maybe we get that too.
Okay.
Alright, so we're going to get 3 cards. No gaffy stick. I'm just going to hit confirm. And then we've actually kind of already chose
Our first skill.
abilities, so we can show those.
Yeah.
Because we were
Thinking that we did it already. So for Gideon, I'm going to pick Called Shot. So exhaust this card while your friendly figure is attacking. If the target is in your line of sight, apply +1 surge to the results. And then this is going to be Max. Disengage. For 1 strain, I can exhaust this card when a hostile figure enters a space within 3 spaces of you to gain 3 movement points. So the idea of that is that between Max covert ability, if he can move farther away from whoever is moving closer to him, he might be able to evade line of sight. So that's what I'm picking for those guys.
And I think, honestly, this should go on Gideon, this gun.
The
Because
deal?
he's got the worst gun. Because he can't increase his damage.
Correct. Okay.
So we'll put his back.
Yeah, put his gun back in his thing. Alright. I mean, I'm not going to complain. It's probably pretty good.
Alright, and then I chose tactical. Movement is everything in this game.
Yeah.
So I chose tactical movement basically at the start of, I think it's the start of his turn. Exhaust this card at the start of your activation. Choose yourself or a friendly figure within 3 spaces. That figure gains 2 movement points. Super good.
Yeah.
That's one of the best cards, I think.
Yeah.
And then Wookiee Fortitude. So I never played any of these guys. And exhaust this card during your activation to either recover 2 damage or discard one of your conditions. So it just makes him beefier.
Yeah.
Sounds cool.
I don't think it's bad. Yeah.
So.
All right. And then actually the way the app works is oftentimes you have a mission followed by what's called an encounter, which is really just effectively an encounter with a contact, and it's all just flavor text. So I can maybe go through that really quick till we get our next mission. Sorry, getting all these tiles put away. So the way that the app works, once you actually...
You don't have to show everyone. There's the tutorial.
Oh, apparently our camera is frozen anyway, so all right. I'm not sure when that happened. No, stream's still going, but camera's not updating for some reason. So, interesting. All right, well, yep, we'll just wrap, but this is just flavor text, honestly. So, our encounter is in deep space near Agamar. This corner of space offers a view of the frozen and rocky surface of Agamar. In the early days of the rebellion, Captain Rex and stranded separatist droids joined forces to battle the Empire on the planet. We can meet the captain. Captain Darpik, commanding officer of the Rebel Transport Freedom Fighter, has requested a meeting. Begin the encounter. Your orders following the evacuation of Yavin Base are to escort the Rebel Transport Freedom Fighter to an Alliance rendezvous. After several hyperspace jumps to throw the Empire off your trail, you meet the ship's commanding officer, Captain Darpik, aboard the Freedom Fighter's makeshift command center. Captain Darpik is a pale-skinned Mon Calamari. I'm glad to have you along for security, Darpik says after you introduce yourselves to her. We're not really outfitted for independent operations. I will feel better knowing you will be watching our backs. We can either say we're happy to be of assistance, or isn't there something more important for us to do?
No, we'd be happy.
Yeah, I agree. Our first order of business is to pick up some foodstuffs, Darpik says. We're carrying more passengers than usual, so we'll need to make some extra supply runs. I know a small port on Ord Mantell where we should be able to go undetected, but I have something other than a grocery run in mind for you. Commander Jin is the senior Alliance Army officer aboard, and he's taking a team to Ord Mantell to extract operatives whose location has been compromised. He could use your skills. Whatever we can do to help, or sounds like fun. Good, Darpik responds with a grateful nod. I'll let you return to your ship to get ready. Commander Jin will meet you there in 20 minutes. May the Force be with you. Continue. The corner of space offers a view of frozen and rocky surfaces of Agamar. In the early days of the rebellion, Captain Rex is stranded, so it's the same thing. So the smuggler sidestep. Command needs volunteers to help recover assets that may be in danger now that the Empire has fleshed out the base on Yavin 4. So this is another encounter. You find Chimeri Ares Jin at your ship, checking the firing mechanism on an A280 blaster rifle with the exacting efficiency of an Army Imperial Academy graduate. You must be the extra set of hands I was promised, he says. I heard you gave the Empire a good fight on Yavin 4. We did our best, sir, or hardly a challenge. Hardly. Yeah, right. We did our best. You follow Ares aboard the freighter. 2 more figures sit at the controls. Corporal Kale Therendon, Ares says, motioning toward the man in the co-pilot seat. Quartermaster. His brain contains the most exact record of the Freedom Fighters manifest down to the last blaster pack. You've got quite a memory, or yeah, how many do we have? Kale shrugs broadly. Ares makes it sound like more than it is. I still have to use a datapad from time to time, but since you asked, we have 93 blaster packs. The quartermaster conspicuously does not consult a datapad. And this is Burin Castler, pilot, Ares says. The man in the pilot seat gives little indication that he knows he's the subject of the conversation as he punches astrogation data into the ship's navicomputer. He's an expert at slipping past Imperial patrol craft. Impressive, or sounds like you've hauled some contraband. It's not that hard once you know how the sensor arcs overlap, Burren says as he guides the ship into hyperspace. You drop out of hyperspace near Ord Mantell. An Imperial light cruiser looms large in your viewport. Security looks tighter than usual, Ares observes. Steady as she goes. Here we go, Kale says almost eagerly. Burren grumbles at the quartermaster's attitude. They've dropped a new sensor net. Too tight to get through. I'm turning us around. The pilot grips the controls. We might be able to spoof the transponder and get through later, but that will take time. Either keep an eye on the scopes and escape, or try to spoof your transponder right now.
What do you want to do? Made all decisions earlier.
I would say just try and escape, I guess.
Okay.
You watch the freighter's sensors scopes closely, keeping a sharp eye on the cruiser's sensor net. Each hero tests insight and input the total number of surge results.
Alright. We put away all the dice.
Just need blues and greens and a yellow. So blue, green, yellow for me.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, 4 plus another blue, green. Sorry for Mac. 0. Okay, so what'd you get? 0.
0. And then he has like I think it's 6 blue.
Yep. All right. Well, good thing you rolled really good on the other guy. You help Burren guide the ship through the Imperial sensor net. The pilot makes the teeniest adjustments to the ship's course, taking the ship back safely to hyperspace. The Empire was more prepared than we thought. We'll need to be careful from here on, Ares says when you return to the Freedom Fighter. The officer turns to you. Your assistance was appreciated. Don't dwell on having to abort the mission. We can't take unnecessary risks right now. Getting your ship to safety despite the unexpected Imperial presence in the system has proven your value to the Freedom Fighter. We gained 10 fame. All right. And then our next mission is on Ord Mantell. So we will pause there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our first official mission for Flight of the Freedom Fighter. We're probably going to continue this maybe in a couple weeks for another Saturday night, and hopefully you guys can check in on previous replays on our YouTube channel. Feel free to like, subscribe to our content on Twitch as well as on YouTube if you're enjoying it, and we hope to see you guys later.